live stream. I hope everybody had a solid day today. I know it was a tough day out in the AMC world. How's everybody feeling? Let's see. How's everybody doing in here? FTDs get pushed onto another. Oh, what's up, pushing? Shout out to the mods. You guys are awesome. Let's see. We're going to try to get some people in here. Let's do this thing. All righty. What is going on, guys? What's up, Vortex? We got a lot of stuff to go over tonight. We had a big red day today, guys. So a lot of people are really worried right now. Is there more room to come down? Yeah, 100%. But at the same time, what I've been saying and kind of what I said in my video today was nothing has really. John Smith's got something he wants to talk about. John, if you want to shoot me a DM, go for it. I'll have it open. So basically what I'm thinking is, yeah, definitely some more room down to go. But at the same time, the whole thesis behind AMC is short squeeze. That's the main reason why a lot of people got into this. So when the stock is really volatile, going up or down, even when the stock's going up, okay, cool. Are the shorts covering? If the stock is ripping, if the stock goes to 500 or 1,000 and the shorts haven't even covered yet, well, then nothing changes than if the stock is at 5. It's just that simple. We went from 70 in the $70 range. Now we're in the $20 range. We're at $29.40 in the after hours right now, but shorts haven't covered. So there's nothing really crazy going on. I mean, I tried to mods. I tried to turn on subs only so we could get the shills out of here, but I see they're coming. Oh, did I watch TMI's video? Of course I did. TMI's video was awesome. So let's do a quick Ortex update right now. Because going off of what we've been talking about, short interest now 15.33%. Utilization, which I think is the most important data point that we have, 90.41. So we're seeing the short interest start to go up. Stock is going down. Makes sense. And then if you guys watched Gabe's video, awesome video, I think it was yesterday, he went over the consolidation period that we had after the run up and sell off in January versus now. And it's just a big consolidation period. We're going to bounce around. It's going to be volatile. The thing is that when we start squeezing, these price movements that we're seeing now are going to seem like very, very tiny. Like 11% on a down day. Yeah, $3.75. I think we're going to see 10, 20x that once we start squeezing in terms of volatile price moves. So Randy says, I told y'all it might take 2 years. Just hang in there. It's coming. Randy, you do make a good point. The whole thing is patience. Patience is a really important thing to keep in mind, because when we're thinking about the possibility of how high this could go and how much this would mean for a lot of different people that are invested in this, like there's no like if you can't control it, that's the main thing. It's like you cannot control the price that you are seeing on the screen. You've made your own decision to put your money into this company, and now you're riding it out. We're seeing where it takes us. So let's see. Let's see. How are we doing in here? How's everybody feeling? What's the morale like in here? Like how is everybody feeling? Are you guys all right? Are you guys worried? What's going on? How's everybody feeling? In my video today, I saw a lot of like shill comments. I was not too big of a fan of that, but at the same time, that's to be expected. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, okay. So the whole 2 years thing, the reason why the 2 years thing is getting brought up right now is, well, one, nobody knows how long it's going to take. There are some projections, like we all have like ideas of like when maybe we could see it, but nothing's set in stone. So why put out price predictions. Like if you think about what happened with the Big Short play, they knew that 2-3 years in advance, and they were just paying the premiums, letting it ride. They were continuously just like diamond handing their shorts on the market until it eventually paid off, and it worked out for them. I think we're in a similar situation like that, but again, nothing is financial advice. If you want to get out now, go for it. You can do whatever you want with your money. That is kind of the theme that we've seen. John Smith sent me a DM. Perfect. Yeah, we could go over the trading 212 stuff, but TMI covered that awesome. Like he did a great job covering that trading 212 stuff. He told us about it a little bit before, and we were all like, "Yeah, we're not touching that. You found it. You've got the information. You go for it." And he did an awesome job. Um, don't invest money you can't afford to lose. True, very true. Sean Harrington. All right, I think I got you in here somewhere, buddy. All right. Looking around, there's so many DMs, and somehow they get out of order. It's freaking crazy. Can't possibly worry at this point. The facts are there. Of course, they're panicking. This is going to be huge. Okay, so there's a lot of different theories floating around on what is exactly going on right now with the share price of AMC. Oops. That's not the one. This is the one right here. Here we go. So there is the theory floating around that this could potentially be the dip before the rip. There's a couple of reasons for this. Mainly the whole entire and people are saying, what if they can push it down to like the teens, or God forbid we go back sub 10? People are really worried about that. Now, I'm not worried about that. And here's why. In order for them to get the price down to that level, they would have to short the absolute heck out of this. They would have to hammer it day in, day out, create all of this fear, which they're doing right now, in order to entice people to sell off their position. But again, they would add to their shorts. So the whole thesis remains, shorts haven't covered, short squeeze hasn't happened, nothing changes. AMC is also fundamentally increasing their value as a company. So the only thing, this is what I said in the video, the only thing that's changing really is the price that we're seeing on the screen. Yeah, the British guy wasn't really bribed to sell shares. It looks like it could potentially be a glitch, but the other side of it is that they think something's coming, and then they want to enable people to get out essentially before it actually pops off, and then the brokerages take a hit as well. But let's come over to Say Technologies and see where we're at. So this is where we're at right now with the vote. So when we're looking at this vote right now, there's 34,800 people have voted and 42.1 million shares. A lot of people are doing math on this. And every single time it has come out to well over the amount of shares. Now, again, as the amount of shares and the amount of votes go up, the accuracy of this data will increase as well. So when the accuracy of this data starts to increase, when they do those statistical analyses on that date on this data set, it becomes more accurate. So those numbers that are like wildly high, like 5 billion shares, 4 billion, 7 billion, it becomes more like feasible in order for those numbers to actually be true. But again, I don't think we'll ever know for sure. That's my thing. The only way that we would like actually know for sure and have proof is that if this number went over that 513 plus, you'd have to take away some of the votes, like take away the amount of people that could vote on their shares in Canada or in the UK, and there's shorts added to this where they're like double dipping the shares. Also, Robinhood Vlad apparently sold off all his IPO. He didn't sell. He sold like $275 million worth. As Trey just put out in his video, it will. I don't think it I don't think he would say it will gap down. I think he said it could fill that gap. I don't know though. I haven't watched the video yet. But let's see. Hold up. Oh, Carlos, thank you so much for a super chat, man. Here's to another gallon of Hedgy Tears. Thank you, Carlos. I'm actually a little bit low on Hedgy Tears today, if you guys can see here. So we're gonna need a refill. And this one doesn't say Hedgy Tears on them. I gotta write it on there. We need a new gallon. Thank you so much for that super chat, though, Carlos. SCV, I have the glitch on 212, and I spoke to them in a live chat on the app. Getting email correspondence follow up. Tried to shout out to TMI. 212 said loads of people have been contacting them about it. Simon, reach to create a group chat with me and TMI. If TMI doesn't see it, I will. And if I don't see it, TMI probably will. So one of us will see it if you create that group chat. Give me 1 second. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Vlad got paid. Dude, he cashed out. He $275 million. I mean, the dude did all right, I guess. Scamming a bunch of people on and basically hustling them out of a bunch of like profits on the original squeeze back in January. Great to hear about. Yeah. Seth Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Not AMC related, but not good with earnings. Microvision ran up after earnings. I'm looking to take my profit for some more AMC. Could you take a look? Yeah, I could take a look. I think Trey is pretty. He's also got a. I think he likes Microvision too, but I don't know. Let's pull this up. All right. Let's see. Yes, you're right about. I don't know. It really depends on like I can't say like buy or sell or anything. It really just depends on if you like this company over the long term or you're sitting on a gain that you want to take. It really all depends. Have to say, when I watched TMI's latest video, I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Dude, that was a great video. Yo, SCV, I wasted all my ammo back in the mid-30s. Wish I had more chips for the dip. Diamond Black, it's hard to play things perfectly. It's like everybody, like, after the squeeze is gonna be like, "Oh, I wish I sold at, like, that top number," and it's like, well, like, less than 0.01% of people. Honestly, there might be one person out of all apes that top ticks it. So it's really hard to play everything perfectly unless you have like a crystal ball, which I still have to get for the streams. That'll be fun. Like when people ask me like the how high will it go or the when will it squeeze, I'll just take out the crystal ball and then the crystal ball will tell me. What if Robinhood does what 212 did? I mean, it doesn't really like if people don't want to sell, then it doesn't really. Oh, what's up, Glizzy? Dude, Glizzy caught what I said. Mustard caught what I accidentally said in the video earlier, and then so did all of my mods. So there's that. Yeah, you guys are funny. I really hope people don't get nervous and start selling off. Even if they do, there are going to be a lot of people hanging around in order to buy that dip because there's a lot of people that have been in this for a very long time that are eager if they see lower prices in order to buy the dip. Remember when the stock was at like 70 and everybody was like, "Oh, I wish I bought more shares at 14, 20, 25, 30." Like you're getting the opportunity now. If that was you back in early June where you're like, "Oh, I wish I bought more shares." Here's the opportunity for you. Not financial advice. Do whatever you want with your money. Oh, what's up, Antics? Let's see. Be numb to the bots. Conviction is strong. 100%, man. Like that's where we all really need to get to, is the point where we can look and see all of the BS FUD and just blinders. Who cares what this person has to say? Somebody says AMC is dead. It's going back down to the teens. If you don't think so, you can vote with your money and put more money in if you would like to. Or if you don't, you can side with them and sell your position. That's how the market works. You can do whatever you want. I know what I'm doing, and I'm not going to let anybody basically sway me from what I want to do with my positions. Are you only allowed to put your vote on one question? No. So you are actually allowed to put your vote on a lot of different questions. So that's why when people run those calculations, they're only doing it on this one right here. Do you have any plans to offer a dividend again? Last time we were at 42.1. Let's refresh. 42.2. Another 100,000 shares have been voted on. AJ Garcia says, agreed. I own 157,000 shares. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Good for you, man. Been numb since March. Dips honestly don't even affect me anymore. I 100% believe in the squeeze. Nice. Where did you guys get the information about skyrocketing AMC earnings? So AMC hasn't reported the earnings. It's just the estimates. I'll pull it up. It's the estimates are supposed to increase by like the year over year. So like Q2 of 2020 versus this year of 2020, like this quarter that they're reporting for 2021. There's supposed to be like there's projected to be a 1,000% increase in their earnings, but I'll pull it up for you. Let's see. AMC Entertainment, right here. Right here. Okay, so the Zacks consensus estimate, this movie theater operator is expected to post a quarterly loss of 91 cents per share in the upcoming report, which represents a year-over-year change of plus 83.3%. Revenues are expected to be 341.3 million, up 1,705.8% from the year ago quarter. If they blow that estimate out of the water, then that's going to get very interesting. The short thesis on AMC is essentially if people couldn't go outside during the pandemic, then they're not going to be able to go to the theater. But now everything's kind of starting to open up, or it's been opening up. We've seen the pandemic box office records be broken, like almost on every single like big blockbuster movie. And the apes aren't leaving. So we'll see what happens. Matt's last video was fire. Yeah, I heard it was good. I haven't watched it. I'll probably put it on after. You guys are all saying it's good. Gotta watch it then. Wow, AJ. AJ, you have 157,000 and your wife holds 96,000? Guys, use me as an example. I'm still here, not selling, buying more with all those shares, not scared. Whew. AJ, you might have like the largest like retail household AMC position out there. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Why is it still going down when the market's closed? Jay, so this is post-market trading. So this is aftermarket. When we put it on the 1 day, there's a time period after 4 Eastern and until 8 Eastern where they can make after hours trades. So the stock now in after hours is 29.21. Remember, think about last was a clip from the live stream. Oh, cool. So think about the mindset of a short hedge fund right now. Their goal is to get enough retail investors to sell off in order for the price to continue to go down so they can cover their shorts at a lower price. And they're going to continue shorting in order to like put some momentum behind that. Now, there is some like strategic shorting involved. So we pull up the option chain for this week. This is what we're seeing. This is what we're seeing right now. So this $30 strike on the put option chain has 20,587 open interest. That's about 2 million shares, 2,500,000 or 2,050,000. So what this means is that about 1 million shares, according to this delta, need to be shorted in order to hedge these puts. Now, as the stock keeps going down, more put contracts run in the money, the ratio right here goes up, and they have to short even more. But if we see a bounce on AMC, then these contracts might get unhedged for. They'll cover those short-term shorts, and we bounce right back up. The thing is, though, is that right now we're seeing the short aspect. They're hedging these puts, so we're getting pushed down even more. So maybe they decided to short really aggressively around 34 to 32, 31, entice enough people to sell in order for these this $30 strike to get close enough to the money or in the money like it is now. So the market makers had no choice but to hedge those contracts. Let's see. Oh, Nick Turk, thank you so much for that super chat, man. For the love of God, please have folks vote so we can see how many shares are out there. Yeah, we're gonna bring this up a lot in this stream. Because when we think about what happened with the Volkswagen story, there's another 100,000 shares that just came in on this specific question. If you guys are gonna do this, then we need to vote on this top one. So here's why this is important. If you think about what happened with the Volkswagen short squeeze, the whole reason why it squeezed was because it came out that Porsche had a really, really large ownership percentage in Volkswagen. So let's actually pull this up so we can go through this. Because it all ties in right here. Boom. I think it's this. I think it's this one. No, I don't think it's this one. All right, I'm looking for a good article that goes through the Volkswagen short squeeze so we can go over it. Because like the whole point of having this vote out here right now is really important. And thank you so much for that, Super. We'll definitely cover this a lot. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday today. Thank you, though, guys. All right. I think it might be this one. This might be a good one. Huge shareholder in Volkswagen. They took the stake all the way to 44. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look for a good one. I'll give a brief explanation though beforehand. So what happened with the Volkswagen situation was essentially Porsche had a very a large ownership in Volkswagen, but nobody really knew. Then it came out that they had another aspect of ownership in options, and then the German government owned a bunch of it too. The short interest was only like 12.5%, but the fact is that since Porsche and the German government owned all of those shares, it would have been almost impossible for those shorts to cover. Now, if that information didn't come out, they wouldn't have it wouldn't have been made known that Porsche and the German government had such a controlling ownership of Volkswagen, and the shorts were screwed. Now, the shorts now pretty much know they're screwed. We know they're screwed, but what is going to get them to cover? Now, this could be one of the type of catalysts in order for us to squeeze. There's a lot of them. Max, thank you so much for that super. STV, heard it was your B-day today. Happy birthday. It is not my birthday today, but thank you. So here's what could happen. If this number right here can get up to a certain level where it shows that retail owns a significant amount, then it's basically going to expose everything. Now, people are doing that math, the statistical analysis, but when you compare it to the Volkswagen situation, they knew 100% what they owned. They knew that they had that wildly high interest in the company, and once they disclosed that, game over. Now, there's a couple of ways that it could happen with AMC and GameStop. So GameStop could offer that NFT crypto, which could help expose it. Um, AMC has this situation, which is similar to Volkswagen. So, like, this is important. This is probably the best way that we are ever going to get in order to have a good understanding of how many shares could potentially be out there. Oh, Transparency Project, thank you for the super. Happy birthday, STD. Thank you, man. It's not my birthday. It's like 100% not my birthday. I'll show you guys on the chart where my birthday was, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, we should have your birthday more often." Let's do this. Is it this one? It's this candle right here. You guys see this big green candle? That's my birthday right there. So, you're welcome. All right. So going back to this, we've been over this in the past that for Webull, a lot of you guys I know are still on Webull. You have to sign up through Apex, link your brokerage account. You'll have like an account name. Once you link your account or sign up with Apex, and then you basically have an Apex account, you then select Apex on this website, and then you can vote on your shares. Sweet 16. Guys, it's not my birthday. It's just not my birthday. I just showed you. It's right here. This big green candle was my birthday. Bro, I know transparency. I know what's going on. I'm just playing into it. Let's see if Ortex changed because they tend to do that when I'm on stream at night, and it always freaks me out and makes me think I'm crazy. So also we need to talk about what's going on with Citi and them selling off. And so there's a video that we could play, but I like can't play it for you because my internet skills are awful. Welcome to CNBC. Screw off. Oh, I hate them. Dude, let me just use my ad blocker. Come on. Why are you doing this to me? Come on now. All right, here we go. I don't want to give Citi or CNBC any more money. Like, screw them. I don't have CNBC Pro, so we can't even read this. Screw them for treating Matt and Trey the way they did. That was stupid. You hear about Citi? Yes, I did. Citi sees a correction coming because too many inexperienced investors are plowing into stocks. Matt's left sweaty sock. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Happy birthday. Thank you. It's not my birthday. Am I 18 yet? I'm 22. I think something big is about to happen, says CT. Interesting. So this whole thing with Citi right now, we have been like thinking about what's what's gonna happen with like the whole market when this whole situation plays out. They're gonna blame somebody. They're probably not gonna blame the overleveraged institutions that have done this, just like they did in 2008. They're probably gonna blame retail. Larry Underpants, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Don't skip leg day. I know I need to not do that. And also, happy birthday. Thank you so much for the super chat. Also, again, not my birthday. So here's what they essentially say down here. It's hard to read, but stocks are hovering around record highs amid strong second quarter earnings results. But Citi believes the market is vulnerable to a 10% correction. That's optimistic, thanks to novice investors piling into speculative technology names. So they're saying that the fact that retail investors are plowing into tech is the reason why we're going to have a correction. One, stop blaming retail investors, because at the same time that retail investors are piling in, you idiots, Citi, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, any of these other big names, do you guys know what they're doing? They're letting things run up in order for them to dump on retail. Retail is always the bag holder. King Vortex, thank you so much for the super cake, bottle, cake. Thank you, man. Happy birthday to the shortest tall YouTuber around. That's funny. So this whole thing about them starting to blame retail, one, screw you. Like I said in my video today, it's like post squeeze. When they start blaming retail, I'm gonna buy a nice set of noise canceling headphones, and that's it. Ben Levine, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Congratulations on having a kid. Everybody drop a baby emoji in the chat for Ben. Ben just had a baby. You and Atticus have the same birthday. Interesting. My birthday was June 6th, right after we had that big, not squeeze, it was a gamma squeeze. Around the 2nd. Awesome, Turtle. So going back to what Citi is saying here, they're essentially blaming retail for supplying the bids on everything. But when we look at that Goldman Sachs article from Zero Hedge, when we're looking at their earnings report, they basically say, yeah, we sold 25% of our equity investments. Who did they sell it to? Retail investors. They just sold it because they know that retail's supplying the bid. Now, when the market starts to really freak out, if this situation is like on par with 2008 or greater, what happens when the market typically starts to correct? We typically see retail investors not wanting to buy the dip because going off. Money's involved. They want to take their whatever money's in there and go to cash or something else that they think is going to be safer. So then retail's not supplying the bid anymore and they can't. Ben, I know, man. It actually is today. It is Ben's kid's birthday named Atticus. That's an awesome name, man. But everybody drop some babies in the chat for guys. Chris, everybody in the chat, I know the joke about the birthdays. Like I'm fully aware with it. I'm just playing into it. Like, oh, it's not my birthday. Yeah, I know. You guys are funny. Question. Why does the utilization seem to stay the same? It's been at 109 million shares for the longest time. Shouldn't it fluctuate? Let's take a look at that. So going back to Ortex, let's do a little refresh so I can feel crazy. Oh, no, we're good. So utilization right here. This is going back January or October 2020. Right here should be January. Boom. Utilization comes down, comes back up, comes back down, really fluctuates. When we see the utilization start to go up, now we're into May right here. May 13th, down. This is when we saw like our little initial run up, most likely. So right here is May 14th. What happened to the stock on May 14th? Let's go back a little bit more. This is probably May 13th and 14th. Right here. Right here. So a little delay. But these were around the days that we saw the first initial run up. At least you're not promoting AMD. Guys, AMD was the first stock I ever bought. That's like my baby. So right now we're seeing these little kind of bouncy sine waves on the utilization, but 90 is a good level. When we get up to 93, 94, 95, that's when things start to get interesting. Because there's less shares available, which jacks up the borrow fee rates. Borrow fee rates go up. The institutions loaning out those shares see that they have a greater opportunity to make more money on the shares that they are loaning out. Then forced share recalls can happen. Then they take those shares back, loan them out at a higher rate, or they just see it as too risky in order to have all of those shares on loan, and then they take them back. Or it's their own shares that they're like, I want to sell them for a profit because most likely the stock is going up because maybe a short squeeze is happening. Oh, what's up, Kringle? How you doing, man? You sure I know my birthday? CNBC said it is. Well, I don't think so. Nah, yeah. AMD, I got into AMD when it was like 12. I think that's where my average is. It's like 12. We won't ever see real shares again. They're sitting at Citadel. Okay, the whole thing about real shares, fake shares doesn't matter. The whole thing that right now we're only buying like synthetic or fake shares. I mean, there's never like a whole binary thing. It's like, well, people buy and sell stocks all the time. Even though everybody likes to think that everybody's diamond handing through, there are institutions selling, there are people selling their positions, and those shares get cycled around. So it's very possible that when you have a buy order. You send out a buy order. It gets filled on the other end by another person wanting to sell. That could be a real share, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because if the calculations are correct that we are seeing here, they have to buy the float back like 5 times more, 10 times. It's insane. So, like, it doesn't matter if you have a real or synthetic share. Like, it does not matter. Real attendees, fake shares. That's a good one. I want to hit the lottery and buy millions of shares of AMC right now. Scotty, that is a good way to look at it. Also, if you guys don't mind just dropping a like on the video, it just helps out with the algorithm and all the other stuff like that. So if you guys are just coming in and hanging out and you don't mind, just drop a like. If not, don't. If you don't want to, don't do it, but it would help. The lit has pretty much no more shares, which is why most trades are sent to the pools now. Paul, I did see a couple of things about, like, I think it was NASDAQ that didn't have any more shares, like that couldn't fill a 200 share order. I personally didn't see it. That's why it wasn't included in my video today. I try to put things out that like I can see. So like when people are talking about like the fake prices and all of that stuff, it's very hard to like just like look at something and then try to report it as fact when I personally haven't seen it. That's the only issue. I'm gonna get 10 root beer floats and make a toast to Kenny. Root beer floats are pretty good. What's the lowest we can go on AMC? I mean, theoretically 0, but I literally do not think that is a high probability at all. Like, am I going to stop buying shares when it keeps going down? No. Like, it's just not happening. Kringle Kitten? Yeah. No, we're not screwed. They're just digging a deeper hole, a bigger hole. I can't read. Yeah, that's like what I tweeted that out today. I was like, the AMC shorts are professional hole diggers. All they're doing right now is delay. Now, what they could be delaying for, here's a little tinfoil, little tiny tinfoil, is for that NSCC, I think it was 803 and 010 to get approved, so that they can basically have a slow bleed out of the big event that could be coming. Like, that rule would never be implemented unless they, or like put out, in my opinion, unless they thought something was coming. Kringle, I'm gonna send you a link too, buddy. I know you're probably busy and just want to hang out, but you're always welcome to pop on the stream. Let's see. Low RSI means oversold. It's going to jump back. Very possible. Like if technical traders are going to come in and see AMC's RSI at like, hold up, what is going on here? Beep boop. Where would this be? Ooh. Oh, here we go. Mr. Rogue the Legacy in the building.
Mr. Push-Up King is in the building.
What's up, guys? Drop some swords in the chat for Rogue. Tonight's gonna be fun. Hopefully we can get Kringle on here too, but if not, that cat he's a busy cat.
Are people beating themselves up at all? Or what?
Are they
the price? Are people being discouraged by the price or?
Not that I've seen. I just see questions mainly.
Okay, good. Because the price is a fallacy.
Jeez. Those rules only take effect after like 6. Paul, that's not necessarily true. Once they are on, I believe, the Federal Register, they are legally enforceable. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about all of these proposed rule changes. The proposed rule changes are only as good as the people enforcing them. Like, think about speeding. Like, driving your car over the speed limit is illegal. But everybody speeds. Like, I know every single person in this chat has sped before. 100%.
I was going to say, if you said everyone speeds and left it like that, I was going to say, well, I don't drive. So.
But everybody has sped before. and that's illegal. But there's a difference between going 1 mile an hour over the speed limit versus 100. You also might know where the police are on the road, so you know when you can speed and you know when you can't. You also know what the size of like the speeding ticket's going to be. So it's similar to that in my opinion. Like, yeah, the rules are good, but it only really comes down to like how well they're going to be enforced by the people that like are in charge of enforcing them. Comments on the DD Reddit and Matt's video. I have not seen Matt's video yet.
It's basically going over the math behind everyone doing the upvote for that one comment. It's basically that. It's basically someone broke down the math to that on the Reddit. So someone broke it down.
We have a really special guest, guys. This is the what I would like to call the shut up and listen portion of the stream. We have Kringle Kitten. What's up, Kringle?
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. How you doing?
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Hey, relax with the language, buddy.
Bro, what is that? What do you expect me to say? What is that?
I know, that's pretty cool.
It's a talking cat.
It's pretty cool.
Freaking out. It. You like it, bro? It's creepy. Oh, it's creepy.
How's your day going, Kringle?
Oh yeah, I just came back to work, and yeah, I mean, it's a day like none other. We're just waiting patiently until that takes off. That's it.
Yep, I think a lot of people are pretty much like yeah, they're discouraged, but I think people kind of understand where we're at. Like, they know what's coming. Like, I think people know at this point that the manipulation is going to be there in terms of like what they're able to do with options, kicking the can down the road with FTDs, naked shorting. Like, we just kind of expect it at this point.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the FTD lineup for this month?
For earnings?
Yeah, it's pretty much
2 million jump on the earnings day.
I think it's from like the 9th through the 14th or something. I don't know. It's something like that. It's in a couple weeks.
Yeah, but we don't. The thing is, though, is about the FTDs. I know Kringle's probably got a good idea about this.
I know you can't really.
Yeah. The FTDs from June are coming up like pretty soon. It's supposed to be starting on this Friday and should last until August 20. So we're expecting like 2 to 4 million shares being bought back pretty much every day.
Mm-hmm. And if they don't, that could put us back on the threshold list, most likely.
Possible, yeah. And of course, let's not forget that they can wash their trades and pass on their positions if in case that it's going to be back in the threshold list, then they can always pass their debt obligations to someone else to reset the clock on the threshold list.
100%.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Kringle, do you have any opinion on like Goldman Sachs's Q2 earnings, Morgan Stanley coming out and saying expect a 10 to 20% drop, Citi now today saying 10% drop? What are you thinking there?
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. And also, one of the interesting facts is that, at least I'm speaking from the GME side, so not technically on AMC, but Bank of America is one of the prime brokers for the hedge funds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they have one of the worst positions, and they are responsible for closing set positions if they cannot close. And they have a lot of put positions to potentially reset the FTDs.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they are in deeper shit than the rest of the banks.
Right.
So
And they're
I'm not worried about
shelf offering.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Goldman Sachs or Citigroup, but it's more like Bank of America. Potentially, we're talking about a bankruptcy, but it's not solid yet.
Oh, so a Bank of America bankruptcy?
Yeah.
Wow. Is that? Oh, so that could be why the shelf is there.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was thinking, my thoughts on the shelf were more of they're gonna need, like, I was thinking of like the time frame of how they're gonna like sell those bonds or sell those shares on the market, if they started doing that like over the next couple of weeks, that's big news because it's like they're padding their war chest for something big to happen like soon.
Yeah, and of course, you know that based on Goldman Sachs Q2 earnings, they dumped a lot of equity shares.
25%, man, that was big.
Yeah, that's a lot for Q2, and expect a lot of that to trade possibly. And the big unwinding. I mean, we have the debt ceiling, we have the moratoriums. Everybody much is lining up for the fall season. If if the government is actually competent enough to recognize it's actually a problem.
Yeah, there was something about real GDP too. I think real GDP came in at about like it was in the 6% range, but nominal was in like the 13% range. And it was like, well, all of this like supposed growth that we've had is mainly just due to like the numbers that people are like, oh yeah, we're growing, economic growth good, we're fine. It's just inflation. And like it went from being inflation's not a problem to it's transitory. Now it's higher than expected. So
I mean, it is transitory from low to all-time highs.
that's true, but how long is it going to be transit? Like how long's the period?
I feel that the Fed knows already what's going on, but they don't want to admit. They want to word some kind of sentences that would not spread mass panic to retail investors and pulling out the entirely from the markets, because we do not want like a massive correction on day one, right?
Right.
So
Well,
they want
rule,
to,
I think.
yeah, they want to ease off the market a bit. And of course, thankfully with the NSCC, with the parking positions and whatnot, if the clearing participants wants to pay off their debt obligations, well, of course, we're gonna expect some kind of unwinding of the markets, but it's not going to happen on day one.
Right.
Of course, with the auction, it's gonna take a very, very long time. And if those very big firms participating into auctions, getting those shares at discounted price, then of course they don't want those surplus, and they're gonna sell those shares at the lit exchanges, and that's where we have this gradual sell-off, and that we could expect some kind of market correction from then. So it's more like controlled demolition.
Ron Allen says, discouraged, let them drive it lower and lower, better buying time, all of the different plays in the stock market. This is too easy. Hodl jacked up. Thank you so much for that super chat, Ron. Also, Kringle, for some of the people that are new in here, are you all right with giving a little bit of background on yourself?
Yeah, I'm actually a hedge fund board executive. I run my own company.
Cool.
Boom.
So,
that was the easiest thing
you
right
got someone
there.
on the inside.
Yeah, I muted my mic because I was laughing so hard. I can't get over this.
It's awesome.
This cat.
People are loving it.
I just showed my wife and she was laughing hysterically too. You got money too dropping from the sky.
Oh yeah.
Bro. I can't with you right now.
I've been talking about like the broad market stuff for like a while now, and the fact that like the Goldman thing just kind of like solidified it in my head. I was like, they're doing it. They're trying to make retail the bag holder. In Kringle, I don't know if you've seen this yet, but so Citi sees a correction coming because too many inexperienced investors are plowing into stocks, and they're like 10% correction thanks to novice investors piling into speculative technology names. It's like, you're gonna blame retail for supplying you the bid in order for you to dump on?
I mean, that's FUD. That's pure FUD from the media.
I was like,
I'm
are you
telling
stupid?
I keep seeing these news because they want to distract us, because obviously when we're talking about a market correction or downside economic downturn, is that debt obligations must be paid, right? So we're talking about shorted securities out there. So if markets dip, then eventually margin exposure increases, and that's where we could potentially get paid.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Yeah. So like it's like a chicken or the egg thing. It's like, what's going to happen first, the squeeze or the market correction? Like who nobody really knows, but one of them, in my opinion, results in the other eventually.
Yeah, totally. And of course, we have, Gary Gensler today. He officially announced that he's looking into market structure. So alternative trading systems were referring to dark pools. So yeah, of course they know what's going on, but they just don't want fully to admit it, and causing a ruckus towards, hedge funds and market makers who use their paper shredders in case that there's actually an investigation going on.
Exactly. Like we've like speculated for a while that there's an investigation going on, and people are always like giving Gary Gensler like crap for being like, why aren't you doing anything? And it's like, well, this stuff takes time. Like, it's going to take a lot of time for them to gather enough information in like really hardcore evidence against what is going on for them to be able to bring a case.
Right.
Yeah, and
it's also not going to come out.
The average short case in court takes about what with investigation and court case, that takes around like almost like 15 months on average.
Yeah,
it takes a very, very long time to settle that out.
That's why I don't have like any issue with like Wes Christian being like, oh yeah, I want to investigate, because he's like the one person that's like done this before. It was just the situation surrounding it. If Wes Christian like on his own volition was like, yep, I'm gonna investigate this, I'd be like, awesome, dude, go for it. I just think it's gonna take him so much time. But at the same, there's like positives and negatives for all of that. Like what's gonna happen, right. Like lawsuits are brought, like what, like who knows? But I think the SEC is working on it. But we're never gonna know until they come out and say it. Like, and then the other example is like with BTIG and their naked short selling lawsuit from the SEC. That those actions that they are basically getting in trouble for. BTIG is like a trading firm that Rich Greenfield, who also had the 1 cent price target on AMC, screw him. But he used to work there, and the naked short selling, like what they did happened in 2016 into 2017, and the lawsuit was brought this May. So what is that? 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, around there. Yeah. Takes a very, very long time.
And you didn't even know anything about it until that May.
Right.
So just like this, you're not going to know about it until it's pretty much over.
Right. And then Ron Allen, thank you so much for the super chat, man. If Kringle has his own fund, what is the name? I will give him money. It isn't if, it is a when. We are going to the Oort Cloud motivated. Kringle, what's compliance going to say about that one?
Oof. Big oof.
Yeah, Ron, he's not gonna be able to tell you. I don't think he's told anybody. The cat is so creepy when he turns his head. That's the point. Kringle is Titan. That would be pretty cool.
Is that actually like Titan. You moving your head?
Yeah, because my webcam actually tracks my motion capture. Motion
you do all that yourself?
There's actually a third-party software, and I paid a premium for it. And I did the cat myself and animated. So it was a preset model, and
that is so dope.
Yeah.
I was going to say, grown-ups and listen to the digital cat spit knowledge.
I was going to say, I was getting tired of looking at your picture.
There's so many different things going on right now that, I mean, even like, Kringle, you might have a better explanation of exactly what went on with the VW short squeeze on how it all played out. I was looking for an article on it. But like from my understanding, Porsche and the German government essentially disclosed that they owned a very significant portion of Volkswagen. And once that disclosure was out there, basically the shorts realized that since Porsche and the government held such a high percentage of shares, that even if they wanted to cover what they had, they couldn't. So that's when the squeeze really took off. So if you have anything to add to that.
Yeah, it was pretty much the whole story where we're dealing with like two counterparties, essentially, with the government owning so much shares that that basically ousted the short sellers. So we're talking about the hedge funds back in the time. Yeah, two counterparties.
Gotcha.
So it was actually a very clean squeeze, right? And right now, we're with the MOAS coming up, we have so many counterparties, right? Hedge funds and whatnot. We might not experience a clean squeeze, but it might take like a very, very long time to play out. So it might take a week, it might take two months to squeeze entirely. Mm-hmm. So that's how big it is.
Right. Yeah. Also,
like
with
it.
that new proposed rule change, like it could take it could take a while. We could stair step. We could really see this play out for a while, which is why I think everybody needs to really mentally prepare themselves for like the craziest volatile price moves that you've ever seen in your entire life.
Right on.
Like these price moves that we're seeing right now with also we're up to 42.7 million shares with 35.3k votes. I think once we hit 41k, what is that? 1% of shareholders.
Is it?
So that statistical significance really goes up there, if I'm not mistaken. Like this move that we saw today, like a little 11% drop, $3.75. When we start squeezing, that $3 is going to go in like less than a tenth of a candle. Like it's going to be nuts.
I'm ready.
Kringle, perfect guy for this too. I've been getting a lot of questions about like post squeeze or during market correction. Like people are kind of confused on what they should be looking towards, like the type of assets that they should look towards in order to kind of play like the inflationary times that we could have coming, or if the Fed really starts to raise rates and the squeeze really kicks off and everything kind of tumbles. So I know you've had some insight into that. So anything you want to add?
I believe that AMC or Jamie or any shorted securities, I view them as essentially the same play. They all play on percentage gains and losses, and they are pretty much well, technically and theoretically, they might be the best hedges of what's coming. So if market crashes, they take off, right?
Mhm.
And of course, if you want to have more assets once the squeeze is done, perhaps you might be looking to precious metals. So gold and silver are very, very good plays because they have in the past in bearish markets they have always performed well as hedges. We could look at perhaps Bitcoin because it's actually inflationary, right?
Mhm.
There are other assets like bearish markets. You could look into consumer staples and cheap markets, so Walmart, Costco, McDonald's. So people tend to save more.
Like Home
So
Depot, stuff like that.
yeah, so people tend to save more and buy cheaper because they want to save more, on the bearish markets.
Credit Suisse just went into gold.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of gold movement on the lit exchanges, even on dark pools.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, I'd have to take a look at that. Maybe I'll send a message to Stephanie and ask her what she's seen on that.
Yeah, she said the same thing, that there's a lot of gold movement in the dark pools.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Ron Allen, thank you so much for another super. Theory of large numbers concerning Say Technologies and the vote. Also, with over 400 institutions, they will mess with the price when they sell. So for the first part of that, the Say Technologies part, I know there's an institutional investor like tab where I think they can vote. So that could mess with the numbers a little bit. But as the total number of votes goes up, the amount that those institutions, like the effect that they have on the overall number, would start to come down. And then the second part of when institutions sell, yeah, eventually they're going to sell. But at the same time, it'll probably be mid squeeze. So like there's still going to be a buyer. And it just depends on what levels that they want to sell. You guys have anything to add to that?
No, I do not.
Nah.
I'm
I'm really not worried about AMC because I believe that the earnings, they're going to crush it eventually, and of course the FTDs are coming up, and yeah, things are lining up pretty good.
The earnings is in 5 days, right?
The 9th, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a wild day.
Like, yeah.
That is going to be a crazy.
You gotta try to
crazy-
hammer out these upvotes.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. Also, if you guys haven't voted yet, make sure you try to go do that. Once we get up to, I think it's 4.1, so or 41.1 thousand.
Yeah.
that's when I think the statistical significance is going to get even higher, because you can run these like population analyses on just like, I think it's 0.1% of a population.
Yeah.
But the data has to be good.
I do want to say one thing about this too, because I know there's been people that are like very weary on it. For those of you that are like a little hesitant, you can easily sign up, link your account, click the upvote, sign out, then go into your broker and you can switch the password. And then it's you just upvoted it and you have nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But this honestly is probably going to be the most accurate share count that we have tried to actually do.
Because
the
it's
other ones
verified shares. It's not like a
exactly.
range of shares. It's like the
Yes.
actual amount of shares. It's awesome.
Yes, exactly, dude. I'm like, oh, I'm bouncing off the walls right now.
Yeah. Help, can't
It's
vote. It
insane.
won't let me vote. I have E-Trade. Then I tried on Apex. Neither would let me vote. It says can't connect to institution. I would reach out to E-Trade, or Saytech. So email E-Trade and email this company right here, Say Technologies. So like follow the link, try to sign up, and then go to their helpline and be like, how do I register if I have this broker? And they should be able to give you the steps in order to do that. Plaid is a legitimate company that has obligations to protect all user data. Yeah, they do these. If like any company wants to run one of these types of like earnings calls when they're getting like questions from their investors, this is like one of the like platforms that they would use. I've seen like Palantir was one of them listed. I think Snow might have been as well. But a couple of different companies have used this before. So
Heck yeah.
Ron Allen, thank you so much for another super. Rogue, I did that and it works. Still keeps count.
See, exactly. It's a win-win
The bigger
for
the
those that
sample
are
size, the
hesitant.
better.
Exactly.
Chris says I had no issues with E-Trade. I voted and I have an E-Trade account. Okay, so maybe it's an individual issue. Check out Matt's recent video. It's absolutely nuts how many potential synthetics could be out there. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's like a clip from his stream. But yeah, after this, I'll definitely go and watch that, because I've been kind of looking at this, and my whole thing is like, yeah, the statistics are important and they're going to tell us like a ballpark number of where we could be at. But like when you compare it to the Volkswagen situation, they knew 100% they owned this, another person owned this, and they didn't plan on selling. So like the only way I think for us for this to be the catalyst that like sets off the squeeze is that if this number gets up to like a crazy number, like this 42.7 million, let's see what we're at now. I'm going to guess 42.9, 42.8. Okay.
Pretty much, you're saying if it goes above what the actual outstanding shares are.
Yeah. You'd have to account for like all of the people that can't vote and then the short
Right.
shares that are out there, because that kind of like
But even without the people that can't vote, I think if everyone that's able to voted, it would be well above that amount.
Yeah. I would agree.
It's a smart cat think.
There's somebody saying about to upvote with 10,000 shares, see if it moves. Well, yeah, this number on the right here is 100,000. So if anybody comes in with 100,000 and I refresh it, we'll see it. Okay, there must be more than one John Smith. There could be. There definitely could be. I think there's also one person that runs all of like the funny STV accounts, like the babysitter, the protein shake. I think it's one person, and they're all funny.
Shards.
Yeah, that one. Ask Kringle when Lambo. Kringle when Lambo.
Soon Lambo.
Oh, soon Lambo. Interesting. Matt's magic number is 650K. Is that for votes? I mean, yeah, I don't, that's a very specific, but yeah, I mean, he's a numbers guy, so let's see. They have so many synthetic shares they have to cover. Moas coming. Yeah. I used the chat function on Say to ask about a Canadian broker, Scotia iTrade, not being available. They responded a day later that they will try and add it and let me know when. Interesting, Paul. So there's a possibility that new brokerages get added. That's awesome. Sean Harrigan, thank you so much for that super chat, man. You can change right after you connect. No need to stay connected. Check out my DM. Absolutely change password right after your brokerage is verified. Sean, I think that's a great way to do it.
Yes, it is. 100%.
Somebody says, I like this cap much more. Soon Lambo.
Bro, I can't.
Oh, Matt's number was for shares. So 650 million?
I'm just glad that you don't have Kringle over the entire screen right now, because I would just be losing it.
I could do it.
No, don't.
I could do it right now. We're not going to, but I have the power to do that. I haven't gotten any correspondence from AMC alerting me to the say vote, so it wouldn't surprise me if most shareholders are unaware of the vote. Okay, so we on YouTube have been like really going for it. I think I've made in the last 3 videos I've made and in like the live stream last night, I've talked about it. So that's a decent amount of people that have seen it. I've talked about it a bunch on Twitter. Adam Aaron tweeted out the link. So there's a lot of people that I think are involved with this, and I think we've done a decent job explaining how important this vote could potentially be. Ron Allen, thank you so much for another super. So what you're saying is with all of the FTDs, the Fed not raising the ceiling, evictions, and many more, Timothy B was the catalyst. Lol.
Shout out to Timothy B.
Hilarious.
David David, whatever his last name is, he didn't make the cut. Timothy, on the other hand, he is the catalyst.
Jessica Jones says Matt's 650 million number is his absolute lowest conservative. Watch the video. Yeah, I just haven't had time to watch the video yet. But I think a lot of you guys have, so that's good.
Yeah. I'm gonna retweet Adam Aaron's tweet again.
Let's see where this takes us, though. How, Kringle, do you know if this continues into Monday or does it close on Friday?
What do you mean?
This Say Technologies voting platform.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I haven't been able to figure that out either. Have you seen the share count increase during the stream? Yeah, I keep refreshing it. At one point it was like 42.6. Now it's 42.8. So we've gotten, I think it was like 300,000 or 400,000 shares have been voted on Timothy B's since we've been on, which is pretty cool to see. David says, I agree, you've done a great job, but I wonder how many haven't seen anything about the vote. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think everybody's talked about it. Like in the poll that a lot of like these bigger creators have is a lot more than me. And I think a lot of people know about this now. Like there's already been 35,000 people that have voted.
It's insane. And from when? When was it like, was it like two days ago? And it was like at 1,000? I
saw this come out when the votes were at 1,000. And I think the shares were like 12 to 14 million. So it's really increased a lot.
Yeah.
The site said 5 days left to vote. Interesting. So it might go into Monday. So this weekend, so we have some time. But again, if don't wait. If you're gonna do it, don't wait. Because as the number keeps going up, more people are gonna want to come in, and we're gonna see this number continuously increase. Astraf, thank you so much for that donation, man. Okay, so 5 days left to vote. Interesting. Not all retail investors are following this so closely. The ones who aren't might not know to vote. True. Well, yeah, that's the issue. Like it was in AMC's like announcement that they were taking questions. It was on Adam Aaron's Twitter. We've all tweeted about it. We've all made videos about it. So I think it's getting there. Please talk about what the probable effect of the FTDs will be. So in order to close out of the FTD, you have to buy that amount of shares. So you have to like since those shares have failed to deliver, you have to buy enough shares in order for you to make that delivery. So what it could do is add more buying volume. So let's say there's 2 million FTDs in a day that need to be closed out. That could be 2 million of buying volume at whatever the price of the stock is that day. Now, since the stock is a lot lower now, and those FTDs were from back in June, we could see those FTDs actually get like covered or closed out this time. Or they're still going to be stubborn, and they, like Kringle said, they could just like have somebody else take on that debt, transfer it to another broker, and then it just like would reset. Webull customers have to create an Apex account, correct? Earlier this morning, someone from Schwab tried to buy 200 AMC shares. They only filled 100, canceled the order for 100. They didn't have shares to sell. Yeah, so I looked at that. I personally did not see it happen to me. So it could have just been like a one-off event. It could be a big deal that they don't have shares. Who knows right now? That's going to be something that we should take a look at over the next couple of days to like verify that. If you enter your brokerage login information and turning off two-step verification, aren't you opening yourself up for hacking? I mean, sort of, but I think you would be all right. Ooh, another special guest, guys.
More special
What's up,
than
TMI? How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, people? How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good.
Okay,
Dude.
what the heck am I looking at right now? What in God?
Yo,
Okay,
hey.
I need to get this set up.
It's like
No, there's no
it's
way
like
I'm wearing a
tracking your
mask
states,
every
too.
day.
It's awesome.
No, hold on. I'm kind of jealous. There's no way I'm wearing a mask every day inside a dark room, and this guy's got a little setup. What are you on?
Oh god. TMI's like, I'm not even showing my face.
Wait, hold on. What is this the same program that I'm using right now?
No, what?
I don't know.
Oh, this is just he has his own program. He
It's a third party, but I just uploaded my own assets into it. And
Hey, I like parties.
Oh my.
Sean, thank you for
Bet
the
you
super. STV, there's a second option to borrow shares to cover. They don't have to buy. Borrowing to cover is 100% legal. Yeah, I think that has to do with shorted exempt on the FTDs. But then it just kicks the can down the road even further because it's not their shares. They didn't buy them. They're just like, it's like paying off like credit card debt with another credit card. TMI, how's your night been, man? You doing good? Oh, Kringle's got the money flowing over there on the screen.
What the heck is going on over here? I need to up my game, man. This is different. Okay. I see what kind of party you guys got going on over here.
Bro, when this happened, I literally could not keep it together for like 5 minutes.
Is it 9:30 yet? Hey, Kringle, are you gonna be here for Power Hour? I have a really funny joke with throwing money on cats.
Oh my god!
I don't know if it's that time yet. Is it 9:30 yet? I can let it fly, but we'll wait.
STV's like, okay, I guess it's gonna be an early
we got
power
like
half.
45 minutes till power half hour.
Okay, yeah, we'll let it be. This is good. This is absolutely. So what are you guys talking about? Sorry.
Mainly we've been talking about just kind of like broad market stuff, the say vote, and a couple other stuff too. We've just been going over questions. I think the morale is good in here. Like everybody seems all right now.
Oh man, you know what? I feel like it's very weird, but in between the prices of 33 and 29, it's just been pure silverback diamond-handed gorillas. Like no paper hands. Like every once in a while, I get a few people that get ready to leave. Just a few little paper hands here and there, but it's just been like today was just nothing but upbeat.
Yeah,
upbeat vibes.
There was somebody in here that I think like in their household they had like almost 200,000 AMC shares, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not worried." I was like, "Oh, we got a giant silverback over here."
Yeah, that's well.
That entire family is a whale.
Yeah. It's like a school of fish for the school of whales. What's a bunch of whales together?
a flock.
Bro, what did
making that up.
you just do? What was that? Did you see that?
Bleeding
Ooh,
himself?
See what he's
asking
doing
about
with
your
his
last
face?
Video, TMI.
What is
You wanna
that?
see that? I just told them to go watch it, but you're here now.
Yo, if you guys didn't see that last video, I actually got like 5 or 6, let's say 6 people that reached out saying the same thing happened to them. The same guy reached out to me again saying, okay, I went to go look for it. He went to the page right before you sell and took a screenshot of it. Still there.
Wow.
So it's like people from the UK overseas are just saying like, yeah, this is my account too, my account too, my account too. I was just like, holy sh! And they haven't
And that's in
responded back
your
to my
last
tweet.
video?
In my last video, I have 1 video and 2 people that confirm that it's really happening. A bunch of people on Stocklist were talking about it, and they all said like, hey, yeah, I'm seeing it too. I'm seeing it too. When they go to sell their shares in their account, every single time they go to sell their shares, they get the same market price. When it gets down to I will sell all of like everything that's in my account, the price doubles. Like they're gonna get back twice as much cash as what the actual price is supposed to be. Everyone's like, what? Some guy actually sold and said he actually got back twice as much cash as he sold his AMC shares for.
Oh, somebody actually did it.
Someone stated that they did it. I haven't seen the proof yet, but
And
someone
then
stated
what?
that
They bought back in?
Well, the only thing is, I don't know how long this has been going on, and I don't know how hard it is to actually buy those shares in the UK. I remember like a few months ago, it was difficult to buy
Yeah.
shares in different countries.
Yeah, they couldn't get them.
So I think
Actually,
if they
people
sell
are
those
having a rough
shares,
time right now. I think it was
know.
Schwab.
yeah, I think if they sell those shares, they're not going to get them back.
Yeah.
But
I
no
don't know
one
if you
wanted.
guys did see that though, but Schwab is somebody. I saw it on Reddit, I believe. Somebody tried buying an order for 200 shares, and it only got filled at 100. They got half of their order filled, and the other half was canceled.
Yeah, that was a NASDAQ thing. Yeah, I like we saw that, but it was like I don't know if this is just like a one-off thing or if NASDAQ is actually like they can't deliver. Like they literally can't do it. And that would like
NASDAQ
show up
can't
in
deliver.
some FTD numbers, I'm guessing.
Yeah, if Nasdaq can't deliver, then I'm gonna be going to Barbados in
King and Grace on TMI was so fun to watch, dude. That
Oh,
stream
I
was
agree.
electric.
That was I was exhausted afterwards. It's like the yin and the yang. It's like cool, calm, collected, and like nothing but nonstop hot fire at the same
I think
time.
he possessed me in my video today, dude. I was just saying wild stuff.
Yeah,
like,
you
I
were
got to
amped.
this CNBC article right here, and I was like, I don't have CNBC Pro. Screw them. I don't want to pay for CNBC because of the way that they treated like our top creators. And then it was something like, oh yeah, they were talking about like they're blaming retail essentially for a market correction that could be coming because like Citigroup thinks there's going to be a 10% correction, and I was like, I don't care if they blame us post squeeze. We're gonna have enough money so I can buy some good noise canceling headphones.
Ooh, I love that. Like,
It's a good investment right there.
Yeah. So, maybe it's a question for Kringle. Kringle, in regards to a market correction and AMC squeeze. Although anything can actually no, that's not probably it's not fair to ask you that question. But do you think it's like same time kind of thing, or one before the other?
I see kind of a chain reaction, but I don't think it's gonna pop up at the same time though.
Okay.
Because once a market's gonna dip, it doesn't mean that they have to pay their debt obligation right away. But they would be more encouraged to do so because their margin exposure just increases over time.
Right.
So,
yikes.
Yeah,
This is gonna get
I think
ugly.
I see it in the same way. It's like one of them will lead to the other eventually.
AMC not leaving is trending in the States. Nice.
AMC was?
Nice.
AMC not leaving is trending right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna contribute.
Shadra has a interesting theory. Thank you so much for the super chat. Maybe the reason they're offering twice on their AMC is because the shares are limited on the non-dark pools, probably moved too much volume off exchange. Maybe. Or
That's interesting.
Or what the broker like what the broker could be doing is seeing a situation like January happening again, and they don't want to take the loss, so they're like, oh, we'll give you more now. It's going to cost us less to do this in order to like lose that business. Totally not the FDI. Thank you for the super. I think this is a joke. it's hard to trust. I mean, we're not doing any Matt hate in here, but I think I saw you in Matt's stream today. It's hard to trust Matt after knowing he's made a bunch of money on super chats, and then him keeping all influencer Weeble links. I don't think he's done that, but just in my opinion, I'm just trying to pay for OnlyFans and seeing how short that VIX really is. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, no hating on any other creators in here.
Yeah. So that's a good point. For one, I told you guys before, short the VIX has quite the long VIX. But the second thing that I want to touch on, guys, is what you guys are going to start to see slowly but surely is a united front from creators. So be careful about going from one creator to another creator to another creator, speaking about another creator, because once the word gets out about you as an individual, it's going to be tough. Right, so try to keep it as positive as possible, especially as we head into the deep end of the chart right now. We're going to need as much positivity as possible.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that FBI is joking. Like I'm pretty sure, but
damn it.
But no, same thing
Got
applies.
me.
Like
I know.
Before, like the whole the way it was phrased, like he sent the super chat and made a joke about super chat. So I'm guessing that's a joke.
Yeah.
So
in hindsight, I didn't see it, but in hindsight,
apply.
Every creator brings something to the table,
right?
And they bring different people.
Look how creative Kringo's background is. Like, look at this.
Kringo's like the most creative
right now.
Out of all of them.
I cannot tell you guys how jealous I am right now.
Bro, what do you mean?
It's awesome. Rogue.
Oh yeah, no. Actually, I can tell. I can tell because I can't see your face.
Yeah, just nuts. I'm gonna look up restream third party.
STV, look at this. He doesn't even have his face. Not even showing his face right now.
Dude, it's awesome. August says, I'll say again, definitely feels like morale is up with these low prices. I honestly think that people are good. It's just like the small group again is making their voices heard on a large scale that people are like freaking out. Like my video today, like the comments in the beginning were like, oh yeah, whatever, like it's fine. Then it started to like really get some steam, and then the shills started coming in and being like, it's done, it's not happening, it's going to these low numbers. And I was like, I see now.
Yeah, they slept in today.
Well, can someone explain to me what this cat is doing? What was that you just did with your cheeks?
Vibing.
Bro, his cheeks though. Look at this.
That's awesome.
See, there's other jokes to be made, but not this time. We'll wait.
Rogue, you should do a compilation of Who's Gary Gensler and Boom Boom Candles.
I can do the Who's Gary Gensler?
Don't know the lingo. Is the short squeeze still gonna happen? Mary Lou. So when we pull up the Ortex data right here, I'll refresh it again. Oh, it changed. Look at this. It's changing as we look at it. It was like 1.65, 1.87. Now the short interest changed up 2.23% today. But look at the short interest right here, 15.42%, utilization at 90.41. The shorts have not covered in any large amount of way to cause a squeeze. So like, I think who said it? Who came out with this first TMI? It's like shorts are just future buyers.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know who came up with that first. I was saying that a lot today, but I did pull it from somebody else. Oh, yeah. No, shorts are guaranteed buyers.
Yeah. So like when you look at how much short interest is here, like the amount of shares on loan, this is just the baseline reported amount of shorts that are out there. Most likely, like what we're seeing with the calculations from the Say Technologies vote, it's a lot more than this.
Well, this is only 80% of the market data.
True. Very
like
true.
Ortex, yeah, Ortex doesn't pull it all, and they don't really hide from that. But like, even with 80%, it's probably like, for this specific stock, I don't know, 50.
Oh yeah.
40. Right?
How does it change after hours like that, dude? It really freaked me out the first time I saw it. I was like, what is going on? I was like, I'm not crazy, right? And then people were going back in the stream. They're like, no, it definitely changed. And I was like, okay, cool. I think it's just them like finalizing the data from the day. Like they're getting more data from S&P.
Yeah, they're getting off the phone with Citadel. Like, what should we put here? Okay.
Oh, did you guys see?
Just kidding.
New York Angelo and Meet Kevin. They were in front of the stock exchange today.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for them.
I think New York Angelo, I think he came out with the video. Yeah.
Like that. I saw me Kevin with a sign or something. What was he
Yeah,
doing?
he did. Yeah, he had a sign that said F and then Citadel. And it's AMC to the moon on the other side.
Yeah, I
good
think
stuff.
utilization is gonna go up over the next 2 weeks because we've seen some aggressive like short attacks.
Crinkle, you
Like-
good, bro?
What are you guys thinking?
Yeah, I'm just moving my head up just to look up at the Ordex data.
Yeah. What do you guys think about utilization? Up, flat? What are we thinking?
I think it's gonna go up extremely high as the numbers continue to fall down. Like I think we're gonna be seeing like 94, 93.9, 94.5 this week.
I'd love that. I would lose my mind. I love utilization. If you guys remember, like May, June, we
And
were
this is the thing.
going hard on.
I honestly
utilization,
think-
and now that it's coming back up,
Yeah, I honestly think the utilization right now is probably around 9.4. To me,
Like the total?
to me to see the share price drop that much, like to see that much selling pressure without us absolutely hitting the floor today. Like every time they ladder attack us and then they stop, I guess expecting some sort of sell off, and we just hold it. And it's like, okay, if we're buying these up, and of course there are people that are selling. I'm not gonna act like there aren't. But if we're buying these up, the utilization has got to be going up. You saw it go up from 80, 89 point something to 90. What is it at? Right, wait, what's that right now? 90.4. So we saw it go up a little bit, but I'm like, I don't know. That's a 5% day, went up a little bit. Today we had a 10% day. We should see it go up to like 91.5 for tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking.
yeah, I think. Well, what was yesterday? Because that would be yesterday's numbers coming in.
Well, yesterday was a 5% drop.
Oh yeah. So over the next by the end of this week, we could easily see utilization above 92. I think that's baseline.
There we
Depending on
go.
if they're like really messing with it.
They could be though. That's the thing.
Like here's the other thing. Oh yeah, if we see short interest go down tomorrow, and the next day, like you just know that the data is being so wildly messed with.
If I see the short interest go down below 13 this week, I'm not gonna use Pulp Vortex anymore.
I just look at the utilization now. Like I say what the short interest is, but
Oh,
I'm
no,
like, this is
I'll look at it.
literally,
I'm just not gonna pull it
bare
up.
minimum baseline.
This guy had enough.
Alex says, thank you for the super chat. Shout out to all the Bay Area diamond-handed apes. Keep holding. There you go, Alex.
Bay Area.
Bro, how are you guys? He just yawned. It actually looked like he yawned
No,
as the cat.
I need to figure out how that. All right, Kringle. 1 second.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's pretty late at night, so I'm tired. So of course I yawned.
Yeah, I know, but your cat did the actual motions.
Ethan, thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are going crazy with the supers tonight. Thank you to all you guys who are just like kind of coming and hanging out. Everybody who's liked the video, sending in the super chats, or just kind of like making this like a good stream. You guys are awesome. Ethan, first time I got to catch this live. Use this $5 chip to buy tomorrow's dip. Not financial advice. Thank you, Ethan.
Holy hell.
Oh, let's see if we got up to a little bit more votes. So this was 42.8. What are we?
All right,
what are we
let's see.
thinking? Are we
43?
above
43?
43 now?
43?
43?
43?
43.1. There we go. That's another 300,000 shares that just got voted on this question. There we go, guys.
That's lovely.
That is awesome. What did we close at for AMC? 29.13?
All right.
If I told you in May that AMC was going to be at $29 in July, and I didn't tell you like how high it went, you would have been thrilled.
Yes.
You'd
I
like,
would have
"Oh my God,
been-
we're trading at 10, we're going to go to 29? Awesome.
I would have been
Everybody would be
electric.
thrilled right now.
Now, I'll tell you what happened.
We went to 70 and came
Nope.
down.
I'll tell you what happened. If you bought options and you didn't cash out at the appropriate time and you saw those options go up and those options came back down, mentally right now you're fatigued. Because a few people have reached out saying, oof, yeah, those options, baby, those things look good for a little while. And then we hung on to them. They didn't look so great after a while. Yeah, I know, it happens.
Yeah, I had one that's going crazy.
know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Totally not the FBI. Thanks for another super. I'm a little behind. Just heard you talking about my super. I was kidding. I am in the Moon Gang. I was joking about all the hate he gets. Yeah, that's what I thought, man.
Yeah, he kind of told me you're kidding after a while. My bad, buddy.
Yeah. No, you're good. No, because the same
But if
rules
you
apply. Like,
ever
don't.
come back like that again,
Oh, Annie became a member. Awesome. Totally not the FBI. Thank you. Just really quick for the membership. If you don't want to join it, don't do it. There's nothing really there now. You just get a
Kringle
little badge, but
watching Rogue do push-ups.
Kringle's going too. You guys are wild. But yeah, me and TMI are working on some pretty cool stuff to bring to you guys in terms of like other like types of content with like cool like other creators. So that's gonna be where we announce like the bulk of that. So if you want to figure out first and how to like get involved and see where all that content's gonna be, that's what the membership thing is for. But other than that, don't join if you don't want to.
All right, Kat, your turn to do push-ups.
Oh, Kringle's going for it. Oh, Rayma, thanks for the super.
If I see two paws come up,
on the
bro,
push-ups.
if I see two paws come up and they just act like they're doing push-ups, I'm done.
Somebody says Kringle do push-ups. You guys are crazy. Oh, Ken, thanks for becoming a member. Let's see. Closing my EDU positions and will get some more AMC shares when the market opens. Good for you, Fila Phil. Good luck with that, man.
Someone wants to know if Kringle can go over or discuss earnings possibilities.
Kringle, you wanna touch a little bit on earnings? What you're expecting out of that?
I believe they're gonna crush it because there were a lot of hit blockbusters in Q2, I believe.
There we go.
It's gonna get even bigger on Q3 as well because those summer blockbusters they have pretty jammed in a lot of hits. So Suicide Squad is expected to do really good. We have The Quiet Place, the sequel of Quiet Place. We have
Was F9 Q2?
no, it's Q3.
That's Q3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's Q3. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, so
UFC is
F9
gonna be
and
Q3
Black
as
Widow
well.
Q3.
Black Widow. Yeah.
Interesting. So
Yeah, UFC is
I
gonna be
agree as
key.
well. I think
Like,
with all the
sports is
share,
gonna be key
like the
next time.
offerings too, those count. I think it's or Kringle. Correct me if I'm wrong, but those the proceeds from the offerings would count towards a capital gain, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, totally not the FBI. Says, let me know when you come to Indy. My company has the quarterback suite, and you guys are more than welcome to be a guest at the game. Oh, that would be
Hey,
awesome, man.
Say that again. Who did what? Huh?
Totally not the FBI says, let me know when you guys come to Indy. My company has the quarterback suite, and you guys are more than welcome to be a guest at the game.
Bro, say less. What time? What time should I be there?
Yeah, we're coming, dude.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something, okay? This whole, you know what, that I can't say because we'll probably get banned from YouTube, really got people locked up for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Went out for a weekend. I realized I'm probably gonna keep going out.
Me too.
Now that's out of the way. Kringle, we're coming to see you next, buddy. Just a heads up.
Kringle, I'm coming. You can bring your kid to work day and I'll come.
So, someone said to rewind your stream back, and that's what I was just watching until where Kringle was going up and down with the motion of my push-ups.
He was watching.
that
He's
was
making sure you got low.
He was like going up and down his head.
He's like, get low.
Get low, get low.
Rayma dropped a super. Kringle Kitten Discord is the best damn Discord. Super chats are lame. Big shout out to all the Kringle degenerates. I'm definitely would consider myself a Kringle degenerate. I love anything that Kringle has to say.
Same. I think retweeting Kringle is gonna be one of the best things you can do on Twitter.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, if you guys aren't following Kringle already, it's just Kringle Kitten on Twitter. I will pull up his link. What the heck?
Actually, so Kringle, quick question. And I say quick question, but it's probably not the fastest question to ask. The overall stock market, have you given up on it?
No, because there are always opportunities to have money to be made. So of course, yeah, it's unfair, but things are changing rapidly. So I see the banks already acknowledging that crypto has their space yet, and it's already too late for for Fedcoin. But I believe that the SEC is making huge changes to bring more regulations as this crypto space is taking even more its part into the finance world. So I believe that Bitcoin, Ethereum will be two major players. And of course, subsequent coins would be much more enticing. And of course, we will have those stable coins with Bitcoin. We already have China playing on this. Canada is coming too with their own coin, although it is not clear. But yeah, the stock market needs a revamp, and blockchain would be our next generation of trading, essentially.
I mean, that would be the solution to
Yo.
literally everything we're fighting for right now. But yeah, that'd be
TMI, have you
ideal.
ever seen this?
What's up?
Yeah.
Message deleted by the Google moderator team.
I'm sorry?
So let me hold on.
No,
I'll-
is his name, is a person's name? I'm gonna hop into the live chat for real.
No,
That's,
I'll screenshot it for you.
Well, it doesn't make any sense because he doesn't have any mods that are named that.
No. This is interesting. Ashraf, thank you so much for the super chat. Any comments on Susquehanna International Group as largest shorter of AMC according to Fintel? Yeah, that's interesting that they would decide to report a short because
Wait,
they don't
I can't even
have
see
to
that.
on their 13Fs.
When was that though? When was that 13F for Susquehanna? Because I know they have puts and calls for that for AMC.
TMI,
They had more
I'm
calls.
sending you the.
Oh no, I can see it right now. I opened it up.
Oh, you saw it?
You can open it up.
Isn't that cool? I was like, that's interesting.
So
Hi, Google.
I wonder if religion is the reason why.
I think I've
Change
seen
it.
that once, but like I've never seen that on like any of mine.
Yeah, that's interesting. What?
That's
I don't.
crazy.
I don't want to test it out because I don't want anything to happen.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, they're definitely watching us. Be careful, people.
Rogue, no swearing.
What? You know what? Shut the... Just kidding.
Sean says, of course, I finally ventured out and sell a $29 covered put expiring Friday, and I'm gonna get exercise because F me, right? Hey, Sean, the whole thing about those cash secured puts is that you're basically saying I'm perfectly fine with buying shares at a certain price. So you just have to, like, when you're entering into those types of trades, like if the stock goes below that, you have to be okay with buying the shares at that price. Which it doesn't seem like you're okay with from that super, but
That's great. That is good. That's good.
Which it doesn't seem
like you're good with.
I'd be fine with it. Like 100
that's
shares
good.
at 29, deal. But and premium, you're getting paid to buy shares there. But I don't think you're too thrilled about it. Just glass half full, my man. Sean, I'm just messing around. Oh, TMI, I changed the latency up.
Oh yeah, how's it coming? Let me see.
Same
Take a
thing.
look.
Same options on it.
No.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that out at some point.
720? Yeah, really.
Damn, I forgot the Fintel.
It could be the
Sean says I'm aware of that, but I was fundraising. Gotcha.
It could be you need to upgrade
Like I need to upgrade some stuff.
onto like you have to upgrade your level of restream,
Oh, most likely.
which means that's they're just trying to like, well, if you want to get it even better, pay us another $20 a month.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, another 100K shares voted here.
Gringo, was that you?
Kringle.
Maybe.
Kringle is quiet over
Maybe.
there. Ben Levine. Ben, also, congrats on having a kid, man. Everybody drop a baby emoji in the chat for Ben. Ben just had a baby today.
tweeted it. You guys put it in the inbox. I need to retweet that out.
Did you
Wait, that was
retweet it?
today?
No.
Yeah.
I saw it on a dog walk and I didn't retweet it. I probably started taking a crap.
Ben
was
says,
like, oh, yeah,
why am
yeah.
I saying
Distracted.
what weird? The safe word is whiskey. I'm busy one day and I missed the discount. Guess I'm buying tomorrow. Ben, good luck, man. Congratulations on having a baby.
Congrats, my man.
Rogue's been through that many times.
I think Kringle too, right?
I'm one of Kringle's children, apparently.
Right,
I'm gonna
Kringle?
come to work day. I wanna take
I know
that
you're
slot.
a cat,
This
but
guy said, Kringle, you can take me to bring your kids to work day. And he's like, I'm one of his kids now. I'm one of his kids. It's official. I'm there.
oh
love it.
my god.
I absolutely love it.
Snap back to
Jack,
reality.
I'm not sure what you want to confirm. All right. This is getting interesting though. We're seeing this drop. We're getting down to the levels where I mean it's enticing. I think it's tempting them to cover something. Like it's tempting for them. Because remember the last time they tried to push it this low? Didn't work. And then we saw a little bit of a rip up back to 40.
Right.
Sean asks, where's the next major resistance? And if you haven't voted your shares, why haven't you voted your shares? Interesting. TMI, what have you seen as the next resistance?
Oh, crap. I avoided this question all day today. Now, we come up to this. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the chart.
Hey, there's
Okay,
less
so-
people around here, so if you like completely mess it up, you're good.
Oh, I'm not worried about messing it up. I'm
Around
worried-
it.
Okay, so for your indications, do you have the 50
You want me to pull
day
it up?
moving average?
Yeah, where is it?
I don't use the app, so I don't really know exactly where the oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, if you don't know this I really wish there was like a search.
Yeah.
Yeah, but which one is this gonna be?
So click on it. And
There
then,
we go.
yeah, pick the 50.
Yeah, there's no 50.
Oh, go to one of the options on top, and you can probably select them. Yeah.
Oops.
There we go. Okay. So
Yeah, but that's hold on. See, now it's gonna be all wonky. Hold on, I'll just put it over here. I think it'll stay if I do it like this. Here we go.
perfect. Okay, so right there where your mouse is, right there. What time is this? What's the
What do you want it on?
6 months? Okay, so see the top right there. Okay, so go to your left. About to a month ago. Right there. So the 50 split apart from the share price, and we started separating, and we saw two deadly drops, some pretty good bounce backs, but two deadly drops. So keep moving to your right. We slowly starting to separate. So the last time that we saw this movement was at that time. So if you scroll ahead to where we are now, we're just starting to see something along those lines. I said this a few days ago, and people didn't. I don't think people really read into it too much, but it looks like these are just algorithms, right? So it's very easy to recognize the patterns, but it's very difficult to actually like bring yourself to understand. So it looks like they're attempting to do what they did then now, and that sounds horrible. It doesn't sound like anything you want to hear. That being said, the buying pressure from where we are now compared to where we were at those levels of 50, 51, 40, like it's completely different, right? So we're at the level now where states, retirement funds, large institutions are buying at these levels, right? So we have that below us. But nonetheless, it looks like what they're attempting to do is what they did a month ago.
Gotcha.
So take from that what you will.
Yep. I think the 25 number has been floating around.
The what? 25?
25 has been a number that I've heard floated around a little bit, just in terms of technicals. Like also for you guys in here, we're not giving price targets. Like we're literally just going off of what the chart is telling us based on technicals. That's it.
Yeah. The only difficult thing is, unless we're talking about one day. If we're talking about one day, I can give you a better idea. If you're talking about in general, up until, and this is why I said on Monday that I was going to be buying on Friday. Up until, because I think that's allowed. I'm pretty sure that's cool.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's cool. I can say what I'm going to buy in advance.
I wouldn't.
I can say.
I just
no.
wouldn't say when you're buying ever.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't say it, but I think legally speaking, I can say I'm going to buy next week Friday. I'm going to buy more shares.
Okay.
I can't say what price. I can't say what time. I can't say when it happens. I can just say like I'm going to buy in the future. But this is
Okay,
just
yeah,
based on.
you could frame it in a way that like if this happens, then I might look to buy something like
Okay,
that.
okay. So, well, if we mimic the patterns that we're seeing right now, then I would definitely look to pick shares up before the earnings call.
Gotcha.
So that was more so the way I phrased it.
Gotcha.
So I'm thinking that whatever we do see as levels of resistance, they're going to be testing.
Yeah, that's just strategy, guys. That's just going off of technicals to see where the chart is at with an event coming up. If something happens, then like looking to do this. It's not like a, hey, do
Rogue,
this.
you gonna be okay there, buddy?
Is he all right?
I don't know.
Carl Taylor says, hey, Kringle, just want to say thanks for helping us apes with your knowledge.
No, you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for the laughter. I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
Let's do it. Yeah. So, I mean, it's gonna. This is gonna be a wild week. It's gonna test your emotions, but like that's kind of what like we're expecting that. It's like if we were just expecting like if somehow this situation was just going to be an easy linear line up and then we just saw it like completely the floor drop out of it, then it would be like, oh, that's a weird thing that we weren't expecting to happen. But the fact that we know like the scale of like how high this can go and what the like financial implications are going to be for not only us but the losses that these big institutions can take, we know that it's going to be like just volatile beyond anybody's wildest imaginations.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. Like, it doesn't matter really how far. Like, I don't know. My confidence in what's happening grows with the sudden drops.
Right.
It just means it's that much closer.
Exactly.
Because this is a lot of money being spent to put us in this position.
Mm-hmm.
Not immediately, because shorting obviously is like you receive cash, right? But just
Right.
like just digging a deeper hole.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They can keep dropping this price. I'm just gonna keep buying.
Right. Oh my. 111 Mr. Simon. Dude, that is a huge super chat. You did not have to do that, man. Thank you. You guys mentioned levels of support. Hedges do everything to drop it below that to discourage people and make them want to sell. Every time you guys mention level of resistance, hedges do everything to keep it below to discourage people
That's what I'm talking
to
about
sell.
right
They're
there.
watching.
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't necessarily think they're watching us, but I think they're watching the chart and they know how like people typically read the chart, if that makes sense. So like I don't think TMI's like chart reading is some like revolutionary thing that he created his own proprietary thing. It's like looking at moving averages. I don't really know how TMI does it, but like support and resistance, it's like things that are like
Just classic indications are basically what I use for the most part. Like I am slowly trying to develop my own algorithm for like entry points and stuff like that, but that's nothing that I'm using at this time. And I don't think that's something I would trust to use with AMC since it's so manipulated. It'd probably lose me money.
Yeah.
It's just, looking for the best entry points on a week-to-week basis is the best that I can do. It's like, did you get the best entry point for that week? If the next week it drops lower, that's fine. I intend on getting more shares anyways. So It's like if you get the lowest, within 2% of the lowest every single week, to me it's a win. Because when this thing goes to the moon, it is what it is. I'm just trying to get as many shares as possible.
Exactly. That's why I'm mad that I bought at 30 instead of what it's at right now.
Yeah, you can't. I was saying this earlier. Like you can't time it perfectly. It's like you're never going to be able to like top tick it.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you can't time the top, so don't expect to be able to time the bottom either.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
But you want to. I knew it.
You really want to. It feels good when you top tick it by like a 3% thing, like especially with options. You're like, oh, I took it here, and then like you see like the next couple of days, you're like, oh, that was perfect. Like, how did I do that? It's like I don't know. Like,
realistically, I think I'm fine where I got in at.
I knew it.
But
these mother.
Might
check my mic still on.
You're good. Who are the two people talking that are not Vix or TMI? Okay, so the cat is Kringle Kitten. Kringle is a very, 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 very smart cat. And Rogue the Legacy, he is a very large Twitter personality in the AMC space, and he also has a YouTube channel. So Rogue the Legacy on both. What are you laughing at?
He's
Look at
playing with
this.
a kitten. This looks so
no.
real.
Kringle, what did you just give me? I'm gonna have to read stuff now. I'm very excited.
Oh
but-
man, but it's yeah.
It's good?
Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
along the lines of it's good. It's good.
Are you feeding Kringle? Is that what you're doing?
I was just putting. He was following the movement.
Who's Gary Gensler says Rogue the Legacy likes to get tickled by me.
Ooh. Was he in
Bro, he
KC?
says that every time. This guy.
That is so funny.
He hasn't
we got 10
lied.
minutes till Power Half Hour too.
Who's Gary Gensler? He's the chairman of the SEC. All right, that's all the time we have.
Heavy put options on August 20th for SPY. What's good with that? I don't know. I think I'm participating. Might have to participate in that.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Nah, well, okay. So basically, the reason why people are buying SPY puts right now, one, there's the debt ceiling. So people are thinking that the United States is could be on the verge of a default. I don't think they're going to default, but I do think it's very possible that they get their credit rating downgraded. Which we've talked about this a couple of times. That the last time the S&P or the United States had a larger credit downgrade was 2011, which was right here, I believe. Big doom candles. CT says, does Say Technologies vote include outside of the USA? Not to my knowledge, no.
People from Canada said no. People from the UK said no. I think even some retirement funds said no. From Germany said no. From Australia, Sweden said no. I had a lot of people. I think I asked. I don't think so. I think it's just a US thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. Can we get an answer from Vix? Jack, I'm not. I'll scroll back up and look for your question, buddy. Does the share count include people outside? Oh yeah, we just covered that. I feel like so it doesn't. Not to our understanding right now. We don't know. Or we don't know. It's it's the US right now. They are working on though. It was at Scotia something broker. Say Technologies was working on getting them onto their platform in order for them to be able to verify their shares, which would be awesome. That's just another broker. Interesting. Oh, Kringle is sending us some cool stuff. We're going to have to go over that after. We might have some interesting content for you guys tomorrow. Short squeeze would have worked if they weren't able to sell unlimited number of shares day after day. Here's the other thing, though.
What's going on tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know. The bond stuff that we're going to have to look at.
Oh.
So 1776 says short squeeze would have worked if they weren't able to sell unlimited numbers of shares day after day. Yes and no, but if they weren't selling all of those shares, this short squeeze thesis play would have never happened. So technically we would have squeezed, but there would have been no squeeze situation to squeeze if this wasn't allowed to happen right now. Yeah, Jack says thank you. I'm just wondering why everyone isn't up in arms about it like everyone was during the share recount. I mean, what are we at right now? Are we going 43.2 million on this? 43.4, another 200,000 shares. It's just steadily stair-stepping up.
Rogue, was that you?
What
Rogue,
I do?
what are you doing over there?
200,000 shares, is that you?
You voting with your 200K over there?
As Rogue slowly closes the tab of Oh wait, hold on. What time is it?
You got
Ah,
6
okay.
minutes.
I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait.
E-Trade, yeah. Oh, Scotiabank. That's what it was. Do you think the internationally owned shares are in the millions, tens of millions? There are probably big money funds in other countries that are buying AMC, right? Yeah, Frodo, I would say tens of millions, at least. Like it's probably much more than that. Trey's Cat Titan. I voted for the dividend question just to get a better count. Nice job, Titan. Titan, again, I think we're cool now. I don't think you're inviting me anymore. You have your stand thing, so I think we're cool.
No, he's still gonna attack you.
Nah, I love Titan.
Titan was great. Great. Game and speak, great. Rogue accidentally closed his. Nope. Negative. I don't even use that. I will say though,
It's all
on
from
that
his
one
casino
website,
money. Oh, that's a good one.
guys, on that one adult entertainment website.
Which
Is
one?
that okay?
OnlyFans?
What do you mean? Which one?
OnlyFans?
Not that
or the one
one.
that SEC likes.
Yeah, the one that SEC likes. Did you guys see the
Gaming
people? Did you guys see people actually responding on comments?
Oh,
like
no,
making
go to the
comments
site.
towards the
I
SEC?
saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, no, that's where I saw it too. But I'm just saying it's.
I feel like people should go to those sites and just say, purchase stock XXX. Like just fill the comments up.
Yeah, fill
Every
them
single
up with better advice.
Exactly.
Pushing with Powder says, is it 9:30 yet? All right, guys, it's close. For all of you new people in here, we do this thing at the end of the streams. We spend sorry, there's a bunch of stuff in my pocket.
Not for the squeamish.
Not for the faint of heart. So what we do in the last half hour, we spend the first 2 hours just talking about AMC stuff, but the last half hour is fun time. So you guys get to act out in the chat, and then we'll have fun with you. We'll still pop in and out of AMC talk, but it's mainly just to send everybody off on a good mood before we all go to bed for the night. So we have 3 minutes until that happens, and then we just get to let it rip.
Yeah, think of Power Hour like a one night stand. You don't gotta stay around and cuddle. You can just have fun and then go home.
Oh,
easy.
Never mind.
Easy.
Oh, that's not. No. That's not where I was going.
I was like, whoa. Hey,
no. That's not where I was going.
Whoa.
No. You put that in my head. I was gonna say something that revolved around
I didn't
me,
put
but,
anything in anybody's head. Don't start there.
Yeah, that 212 thing is crazy. They better fix that, or if they're actually
I'm
doing
still
that,
getting messages from people saying 212 is screwing with them.
Yeah, I told some people, I was like, hey, if you need to send stuff to me or TMI, I was like, just create a group chat with us, because if I don't see it, you might, and if you don't see it, I probably will.
Yeah, it's like someone sent me a whole chat with them and the help.
I'm having way too much fun. I'm sorry.
We are having a lot of fun tonight. See, this is what we need right now. This is what the community is all about. It's yeah, we had a bad day in the stock. A lot of people lost a decent amount of money. Remember, unrealized. But we're just having fun at night. It's nothing's really changed. We're still just hanging out, going over information, and now we just get to have a little bit of fun before everybody ends up going off to bed.
Oh yeah, I love it. Your
you
power
check out
half
the vote
hour,
count?
great thing.
All right,
Rogue, what are the
Rogue
guesses?
did his vote count. Let's see how many shares got added in. And 100,000 again.
Jeez, whales have been reached.
Yeah,
that's
buddy.
almost 1 million shares that we've seen get voted on throughout the entirety of this stream.
Somebody posted, and they can correct me if I'm wrong if this was fake, but someone posted that they had 240K shares. And it was actually it showed verified shares, which I know you can mess with the website and it's not
That's
as
insane.
accurate, but I tend to believe what I see there. So if someone actually has that, that's insane.
I'm even getting a message from Germany saying, due to the limited supply, I'm gonna start tweeting out a bunch of screenshots from people.
I'm
Like,
so confused.
Someone's going to is it sell or buy? Oh,
Basically, like
two
trying
of four.
to.
It said 2 of 4 shares available, and then it said due to the limited supply, the final price and value of the market order can vary. It's like, what?
So
They
they're
can't even
running
fill up
out of
4
shares.
shares? Oh my gosh.
They just running out over here. They ran out of their entire supply.
Yeah. 145 strike. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Let's get those naked shorts on. Yep. Is there a way to register my shares without linking to my brokerage? No, there is not, because they're trying to make sure and verify the amount of shares that you have, which is why this is so good. Like all of the polls that like I've ran, TMI, have you done one, like a poll to see how many like shares could be out there?
I have not actually. I have not.
I did.
You
I
did
one on my
one.
community
Matt
tab.
did one on his. I think Cat Striker did one.
Matt did one. I did one.
Yeah.
And then Albert just took all of them and did like different counts. But the problem is that the ranges are so big. What's good about this though is that we know every single one of these votes and shares is verified by somebody's brokerage.
Exactly.
And not
So it's
duplicated.
a lot more accurate. It is so much more accurate.
Yeah, but like even with the different votes on social media, they can be duplicated. With this one, it's not duplicated at all.
Exactly. Exactly. And then even on top of that too, there's the people that can't like they don't have the broker on there on Say Technologies. Somebody in the chat said that you can actually contact them, and they said to them that they were in the process of putting that broker on their platform. So
I just saw a great question go by. For the institutions, how do they vote?
You can vote.
No, for the institutions, how do they vote?
You can. Look at this. You can investors.
yeah, it's investors, and I think it's under.
You can. There's an institutional tab.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, is, do they vote at, like all their shares at once?
I think they can. Yeah. So like when you go to sign up, because I know when I did it, you could see it's like, are you like a individual investor or are you an institutional investor? And you can like.
Ah. Oh wait, sorry. I don't know if that was a question. I think that was a question. Let me scroll back up here.
Oh, also, while I have you guys here, all the mods are like, you guys have hoodies. Like, you guys don't have hoodies, I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't have hoodies.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They were like, oh, like TMI and Rogue have hoodies, and I was
like, I have my own.
I do.
Hoodie.
I do have a hoodie.
Yeah.
I have a hoodie from Kansas.
Dude,
Kansas
the one that I just bought, like from myself, is like my new favorite hoodie.
That's awesome.
Which was that? Oh, same. Venom
2. Ooh, imagine if Vanguard voted. Yeah. All of a sudden, this number would just go like to 70 million or something. That would be ridiculous. Also,
someone DM
Vanguard upped their position size by like 400%. That was just one of their funds. Like if Vanguard increased their position size by 400%, they'd have like 150 million shares.
That'd be insane. Yeah, because they have 37 million.
Yeah,
and
so like maybe like 180 then. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. BlackRock has 27 million.
Sean Harrigan says, if anyone wants to talk about Plaid, I can break down the cybersecurity behind it. You can DM Twitter Sean Harrigan 19. I'll be happy to
oh hell yeah, he can
help understand. Absolutely. Sean, also if you can try to make a tweet about it, we can
you can tweet it out.
Yeah, if you tweet it out, we'll all just hop on with
literally copy paste what she put in the message. That was a great breakdown.
Yeah.
I had to like reread it twice, but it was a great breakdown.
Yeah,
and just make them like 1/
takes the envelope and delivers the envelope and doesn't open it, and then they trust that they didn't open it, and then they get two verification factor. I was just like, oh shoot, okay, that was good.
Definitely retweet that.
That's like a crash course.
Yeah, look at that. It is power half hour.
So when Kringle had the money falling, did you guys think what I was thinking?
Yeah.
I was
Well,
doing
no,
this.
but once you said
I was
it, then
literally
yeah, I
doing
got
this
on
while he was. There we go.
Kringle's
So
at
this
the
is kind of like
club.
this is what Rogue was doing in KC. He was making it rain on puts. Oh, wait a second.
Oh,
Hold on a second. Who's in the room with you?
Rogue.
You said.
I mean, but you, I
Hey guys,
like, you
I
just
gotta
say
go.
it. YouTube's or Google's already moderating my chat right now.
No, wait, but who's in the who's in the room with Rogue?
Oh, he turned the screen off. He's done.
He's in trouble. He's in trouble.
Nah, I'm just joking.
STV
should've
looks
checked,
like
I
he
should've
only
checked.
drinks out of sippy cups.
Nah,
Yeah,
you're
I
good.
do.
No.
Sue me.
He drinks straight vodka out of his sippy cups. I'm not playing.
Dave, if you're watching this, nothing happened.
Nick
That was
says,
a joke.
Nick says rock chalk. I saw that little nugget in the last group video. If you know, you know. I'm guessing you're talking about Titan.
Oh yeah.
No. He's talking about ooh. Power half hour, baby. Power half
All
hour.
right, do it, dude. I did it on your stream early, as like super early, and nobody caught it. I was
I
like,
think
"Come
you know
on
what it
now."
was. I think it was too early in the morning. People were just kind of like waking up.
STV, how did Donnie's housework go today? Good. Got it all done.
Why didn't Matt move you guys? Because he was there. He's just in the basement with his real girlfriend.
Mine?
Oh,
No, Matt.
we forgot
yeah.
Matt.
Yeah.
He said we forgot Matt.
We forgot.
He went the weekend after us.
Yeah. That video was awesome. That was such a good video. Applejacks really came through on the edit.
Oh,
Shout out
clutch.
to Applejacks. Oh, Fifi caught it. Interesting. Dude, Top Golf was great too. I still have that video.
Oh, that was fun. Super fun. That entire trip was fun.
Nick says, fail. Review Dog must be the only Kansas fan around here. Busted. Love you guys still. Was it the thing in the background? Was it the thing on like the window? Is that what you're talking about?
Wait. Hold on.
I don't get it.
Someone said Matt was in the suitcase.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, Pam's out of here. Good night, Pam. Thanks for coming in.
Take care, Pam. I know
Good
you had a
night,
crazy
Pam.
week. Taco Bell is a ticker symbol. Yum.
Yeah, Yum brand. I think they're under Yum Brands.
What's
Who
up,
was
team?
the best at Top Golf?
Kringle.
Who was the best at Top Golf? Kringle.
Yeah, it was Kringle. You guys can see Kringle there?
Yeah, Kringle was there.
Just disguised as Titan, but it's actually Kringle.
Mm-hmm.
I think the best stroke was Short the Vix, and the best improvement over the space of 2 hours was Rogue.
Oh, dude, Rogue and Trey, once they started hitting the balls like rolling
man.
out, they were unstoppable.
It
Just
was. Remember
nonstop. Quack quack quack
Paca,
quack
too.
quack.
He was just killing them.
You guys were crushing it. Nick asks, yes, the Jayhawk sticker on the window. Gotcha. Thank you for all those supers, man.
Well, we were looking to get to that Kansas City, preseason workout, but couldn't find it. I think they're at St. Joe's or something.
Yeah, they're probably somewhere else. Smash the like button. Thank you, Jace. Oh boy, that was a good one. Yeah, Top Golf was a good time, dude. Right, like halfway through Top Golf, I was like, I need to go to bed.
Oh yeah, you're feeling it.
Yeah, and then we got to the next location, and I was like, all right, game time.
Time to go, and you just started making it rain.
Nah, I did the opposite.
Yeah, you started shaking it for Somebody else was making it rain.
I mean, technically, you could consider it making it rain if you're just like pouring money down the drain. It's like, oh, here's a toilet, money in toilet flush. Just find the nearest trash can and just. Whoop.
I'll tell you someone that didn't have to do that. This guy.
Oh, Rogue out here flexing his gains over there.
Best stroke
Hey,
of the
man.
mini stick. The best stroke of the mini stick.
Oh, you're bringing that back up again?
Well, Mike B did. He said best stroke of the mini stick. Just because of the energy, I'd have to say Trey.
With what?
Why would you say that?
What's the question?
Because I feel like we're not giving this guy any shine. He's not winning any contest.
Trey?
Yes,
I said Rogan Trey. They were unstoppable when.
I know, but I'm talking about mini sticks. Last time I said you had the best mini stick, and then Rogue had the best mini stick. I mean, I'm not sure you have the best mini stick. You think Review Dork has a better game?
In terms of
The arm wrestling contest.
that was fun.
There needs to be like a part 2 for that. Because I didn't see the first one.
A part 2, bro.
The first one was just like an
Yeah,
absolute
with-
just marathon.
STV and Review Dork.
Yeah, these guys were jumping on the space call. They're just grunting and they jumped off. I was just like, what the hell was that?
Were
Like,
you
this
still
is
on
like-
it for that?
That's hilarious.
You were supposed
like-
to be taking a nap, buddy.
I was, and I was just disturbed
Yeah,
after
you were
hearing that. I was like,
supposed
I was like, I don't know what kind of partying these guys get into.
Alive with Trey and Keenan would be lit. Oh, that would
That'd
be
be too
awesome.
much energy. I would need to take a nap after that.
Dude, just them two. Just be like, set them up and just be like, go. And it's just like bang energy, just like times 7 going back. and
You're
forth.
just, so you're
Awesome.
gonna set them up, and then you're gonna just do this to yourself.
Just let them go. That would be awesome. Dude, imagine if the stock started to rip that day too, and it was like during the market hours.
That'd be insane.
It would get too hot in the kitchen for all the boom boom candles.
Oh yeah. I need to figure out how to save these videos.
I don't see anything crazy for this power half hour.
Nah, it's kind of tame tonight. We got a lot more people in here for it tonight as well.
I was shooting the shots out there, but
Just a little weak.
Later, guys. First day of
Little bit.
school tomorrow, says Sean. I have to be up to do first day routine pancakes, bacon, picks, and walking my daughter to her class. First grade is a big deal. Next week, I move my baby girl into UWF dorms again. Sean, it's like, are you down south? I think southern schools start really early, but that's wild.
Wow, that's actually crazy.
UWF, is that Western Florida? Oh, Fluffer's in here. There he is.
The fluffer.
Heard your birthday on the
Fluffer.
low. You can get extra fluff. Gotcha. All right. Speaking of like fluff, like the marshmallow thing, if you put it on Ritz crackers, that's like the best thing ever.
Yo,
Oh,
Becky's
also,
coming
guys,
through your throat.
Rogue tried apple orange juice and he loved it. So,
stop lying.
and everybody else who tried it too loved it. Gabe, big fan.
I tried it. It was good.
Yep.
I wouldn't just go out of my way to drink it. But if it was offered to me again, I would drink it.
Boom.
We still talking about apple orange juice here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As always. I was under the impression to be. Dog, it's an off night, I guess, for the power half hour. Like nobody's saying Antics isn't in here. Antics usually really, really amps it up.
Cranks it up.
Becky says, scroll back through because a lot was said about STV's strokes.
Oh God. Oh boy.
Someone's like, yuck.
Vix needs to get out more. Mike V, dude, come on. I'm down to go out more. I have like about another 3 weeks of not really being able to go out anywhere, and then
Uh-oh.
we're back.
And then I'm
Why?
going to Colorado at the end of this month.
What?
Yeah, buddy.
Where you going? Like, what you
To
gonna do?
visit my older brother.
Nice, buddy.
Yeah, taking a trip with one of my other brothers and some friends. They're driving there.
Oh, you're
Ooh.
going out.
eSpace
yeah.
Stomper has a good question. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. What do you think about the bear ETFs like TZA? If we are really headed for a crash, those things were over $1 million a share at one point. Those split do very weird things. If it's triple leverage, it resets every day. Like the way they get the leverage is through like bonds, swaps, and some other stuff. So options on them, wild, like even more risky. It's like the second and a half derivative is how I would explain it. It's like not the second derivative, but like it's a weird off-brand derivative of a derivative. It's like a weird, very weird thing to play. So triple leverage ETF options, super risky. Shares, not as bad, but remember they reset every single day. TMI, what's your handicap?
Good night, Mary Ellen.
I would say 17. I'd say 17. It's been a while though.
If
I could probably go ahead.
if you just corrected that like one or two things,
Bro, I'm telling you right now, if my drive were to straighten out, I would be A-okay. Like from seven down, I'm nice. My drive and my hybrid's 50-50. Depending on the lie. 50-50.
Yeah.
Did you
Somebody
put
says,
your
Regal Chess
mask
says,
back
I mean,
right
just
after
finished
finishing?
Teenage
Wow.
Channel.
Geo came out hot with this one.
Geo?
Oh my god. Gio, what's the point after that? What's the point?
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Oh, look at Amari shooting a shot. Hey, Becky.
Oh, Amari.
Can you hear the
there
tone?
you go, buddy.
Can you hear the tone?
Hey.
Wait, is Amari from New York?
What's up?
Is Amari from New York?
He might be.
I don't know if that's public or not. I don't know. Amari, if you're from New York, man, you guys just had quite the night at MSG. Shout out to you.
What was there?
It was a versus battle between Dipset and the Locks, and Jadakiss just had a freaking ball. Everyone that's from New York was sleeping with Tim's on last night.
They do that anyway, though.
It was a celebratory. No, but they had them like two different color Tim's on that night.
Gotcha.
It was a different one. It was nice.
Hey, check out the Say Technologies.
Oh, he is from New York. There you go.
43.7.
Another 200K there. That's like 1.2 million shares now that we've seen get voted on this stream. Either all of you guys are just whales or other people are voting as well. I hope the people in my live chat though are whales. That's pretty cool.
That'd be dope.
Jesus, thank you so much for that big super chat, man. Can anyone answer this question for me? I invested for about 42,000 into AMC at an average price of 27.69. The AMC price is 29.14 after hours. If the price drops to 27 tomorrow, can I lose all my money? No, you would lose like the percentage loss on 69, like 27.69 minus. You would lose 69 cents per share. Put it that way. That's what you would lose.
He killed Dipset and the Locks. He was the whole concert. So I'm telling you guys, yeah, there's Michael Jordan, who had Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Muhammad Ali, and then Jadakiss. Those are the best performances all time at Madison Square Garden. Potentially Reggie Miller, potentially Patrick Ewing, but like just all time.
Yeah.
Rogue. I can tell you're not watching the live chat right now. I know what you're looking at. If your wife walked in right now, she'd be very disappointed. Be careful.
Are you high?
You look way too focused right now. You look way too focused.
What constitutes a whale? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Anything over 50K, I think. I don't know. That's what I would say.
Is overrated. I would agree.
Anything over 50K shares.
Ooh, TMI, you know what we could do again? We could do the Instagram thing, or we could just let it ride. Do that like once a week or something.
Let it ride.
Oh, up to you. I'm on my phone right now, so if you guys want to go ahead and do that,
Let's.
I
I mean, we could do like a once a week type of deal. We should have done it like before when there were a bunch of people in here, but like, it's fine.
there you go. Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, follow everybody. Follow TMI on Instagram, masked_investor, and then mine is short the VIX one, and then Rogue. I don't think has one, but
I do
Not
not.
yet. Kringle, do you have
I-
Instagram?
Will not.
Oh, nope.
You should make-
Yeah,
you
high
should make
five.
Kringle.
Kringle's
You
not
should make
about
Kringle
that
an
life.
Instagram. We should make Kringle an Instagram with just like all the cats held by like the apes.
Yeah, it's like Kringle's kittens.
Oh, that sounds like a club, like an adult, like a gentleman's club.
It does.
Can we open
Kringle,
up a
next
business?
business adventure.
I was to say.
Oh boy.
Listen, if you talk about a recession, if you want to make some money in a recession, I think that's a good investment. Okay, times are gonna be
Oh
rough.
my god.
Times are gonna be rough. You sell tobacco, you have cigarettes, and you have a little kitten club.
A little hanky panky.
43.7.
T-Mice handicap is girls.
Hold up, where is this? Oh, I think I gotta come over here.
So what she said.
I want to miss it. I lost it.
Watch out for imposters. Uh-oh.
Oh no, we have imposters. Oh no. SV, check out the
STD.
headline you wrote. Oh no, what did I do?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Short
AMC
the
late night
fix.
fix with short the
Short
VIX. AMC
Short the
dropping.
fix. He said
Let's
short the
talk.
fix.
I don't see anything wrong
He
with
said
it.
short the fix.
Oh, dude, I can't.
I mean, like I didn't notice it when I first went in. I think it's like muscle memory. You're just used to seeing short the VIX.
Yeah. All right. Well, I changed it now.
Come on, Kringle.
Look at this guy.
Come get it.
You guys are wild. See, this is such a tame power half hour. Like, there's so many people in here tonight just not saying anything crazy. Shane says he's a real person. That's awesome. Who is Gary?
Who's Gary Gensler?
That's not the toad that they were looking for.
Oh, I'm not saying. Here you go.
Is
Nom,
Hood a
nom, nom,
pump
nom.
and dump? I mean,
He made the
hopefully,
noise.
but I don't know.
He made the fucking noise.
You guys are hilarious. I bet some of the voters didn't vote for Timothy. Dude, if you're not voting for Timothy, like,
Well, you can vote for like all of those.
Another 100K.
You don't have to just vote for Timothy's. You can literally vote for any of those and like all of them if you wanted to. It's not like a one and done.
oh, Becky, that was a ruthless one.
TMI, any
Wow.
Oh,
comments?
TMI, I don't know if you saw it.
Any
No, I didn't see what's
comments on
up.
that?
It was that was funny.
I missed it. What happened?
Becky basically.
Not you can't say it.
This, but you too.
Ooh, TMI. Sean's got some choice words for you. Oh, F no, TMI. Eminem is the Michael Jordan of rap. No other rapper out there has the work ethic, skill, competitiveness, or dedication to rap. The MJ has 2 b-ball that M brings.
Oh, what the hell?
rap.
Jesus Christ. What is okay? I just read what Becky said. Becky's
Oh,
wild.
you saw it?
Nobody was wagging anything. Okay.
I think she meant waving, but hey.
So this is what you know. You know what Eminem is? in regards to an athlete.
What?
Eminem's
Phenomenal.
like the like Larry Bird, Hall of Famer, best Celtic ever. I think so. Is there better Celtic? No, I don't think there's been better Celtic. Oh, best Celtic at least of his generation. I don't know if Eminem is lyrically, yeah. I don't know if he's, Jay-Z is. This guy said Tom Brady. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's tough. That's tough.
That is a tough one. This might sound silly, but how do I vote if it's not too late? Shane, awesome question.
Rakim's a good one.
So the one way to do it is to go on Adam Aaron's Twitter. Actually, I don't think I can put the link to this one. Maybe it is this link. Yeah. So you go to Adam Aaron's Twitter. It's just CEO Adam. I'll just copy and paste the link. That's so much easier. Then you sign up to this account. You basically link your brokerage account by typing in all of your brokerage information, and it verifies the amount of shares that you have. So if I was signed in, it would show up my shares and my name and stuff over here. And then you can upvote on a lot of these questions, or you can write your own question. But if you're going to upvote, you should upvote Timothy's, because that's the one that everybody is using for the calculation. So the more votes that we have on this, the better the odds of us figuring out like a good number of how many synthetics could possibly be out there. So here's the link to that. Let's see. There it is. So if you want to sign up, there's the link and vote, which I think you should. Oh, Vegas is in here too. What's up, Vegas? Oh, Vegas. I can't time you out on TMI's channel, but I can time you out on mine.
Actually.
Oh my God.
Actually.
What did you do?
No, because a couple of days ago, or it was either yesterday or the day before, I was in TMI's chat and I just said like I wanted to go like chill hunting because there were like people like just saying wild stuff, and then I just got timed out for like 5 minutes, and then Vegas sent me like us a screenshot of like my message being deleted, and I was like, why'd you do that? But it was like the chat moves so fast in TMI streams that like it was the person above me, or that's what he told me.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
So that's what I thought.
What if we have multiple brokerages? I'm pretty sure you can link all of your brokerages to Satec.
Yeah, you can do several.
What do you mean in Fidelity they don't confirm your share? No, they will. Fidelity will work. Oh, yeah. Pushing. How are you feeling, buddy? Like you were having a struggle of a week. Dude, Charlie Zelenoff, best boxer ever? Dude, no. I know who that is, and no. Those videos are so funny. There's this guy, TMI and Rogue, that like thinks he's like the best boxer ever. And he always like talks like so much. And he's like never, I don't think, had a professional fight. And he'll go into the ring with these people and just get whopped and then just run out of the ring.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, dude, these videos. One of them was what's his name? Big guy.
Brock Lesnar?
It wasn't Anthony Joshua. It was I want to say Delonte. I forget his name.
The cat is getting tired.
Indeed, I am.
There are some funny videos of that. Oh, we got
You wanna
2
say
minutes.
Wilder?
Guys. Send them in now while we're hot. Let's do this.
Come on,
Yeah,
here comes the wildness, the wild chats.
You got
I want to
within
see it hit
120
44
seconds.
million. 44 million shares before the end of the night. Let's see it. 2 minutes to make that happen.
Here we go. Did you whales in here vote? We have 1 minute left for everybody to register their shares and vote and get this up to 44 million.
This
All
team
right.
might have Evander Holyfield ears. I mean, I don't not.
Does TMI? Why would TMI have the ear? Oh, Deontay Wilder. That's who it was.
Oh, he's a wild boy. When he speaks, oh man, he's
Oh yeah,
to the death,
he means business. But
to the death. I was like, whoa.
He fought this dude because he was saying wild things on the internet. He was like, "Come to my gym." Oh, this is the funniest video ever.
Good Kringle kitten.
4,500 retail.
Oh no, Sean. Yeah, Sean Harrigan. I've definitely heard everything that M's done.
Questions, Amari.
Good Kringle.
Like 36,000 people have already voted on this one, but retail questions is 44,523. So that's the amount of questions that have been asked.
There you go.
Rocket says Roaring Kitty looks a lot different since testifying.
He so good.
I like some plastic surgery. All right, guys. It is now 10 o'clock. Thanks to everybody that came in for this stream. You guys crushed it tonight with the likes and everything. Everybody that came in here to hang out, thank you. We have Rogue the Legacy right here. Over, we have Kringle Kitten. And then over Kringle and Rogue, we have the Masked Investor, TMI. So make sure you guys go follow all of them. If you're not already, you should be. So yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it off tonight. You guys have any last words?
I will catch you guys very, very soon. And if you did go follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, sorry, I will follow you back right now. I did forget that.
I'm gonna hit those right now too.
My bad.
Dollars.
Later, guys. Have a good night.
This is Mike B. What up,
buddy?